at the bottom of a lake, a frozen feeling. When my friends pulled me back up, I started molecule through my cosmic eye.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Sad Boy stream live right here on twitch.tv/sadboybarrett and youtube.com/Barrett Courtney. This weekend we are replaying Psychonauts 2 and raising money for Trans Lifeline. Having a fun time. We're, I think, roughly almost halfway through Psychonauts 2, hopefully, because we only have 2 more streams left this weekend to try to finish it up. And yeah, we're raising money for Trans Lifeline, which is doing a Tiltify campaign this coming week, leading up to Trans Visibility Day, looking to raise $30,000 for the continued funding of programs and outreach and helpful resources for the trans community, which I think is a great fucking cause right now, especially with everything that's all the attacks that's happening towards the trans community right now. I wanted to try to put some good out there in the world and give any love and support that I could. So yeah, we're raising $2,000 this weekend, or we're looking to. That's our goal. And we have some fun goals along the way that we can hit if we hit certain dollar amounts throughout the weekend. Last night we hit our first goal of $500, so we will be doing a bonus stream, a Mario Kart 8 community stream, where I'll play Mario Kart 8 with all of y'all. And it's been a while since I've done that, so that'll be a fun time, because I don't think I've really played with the community or anybody really since the DLC drops and stuff, so that'll be a fun time. Our next goal, if we hit $1,000 this weekend, I will do another stream, but this time it'll be a Bloodborne stream. I have not played Bloodborne in 8 years since it originally came out, and I only played it for a couple of hours and fell off hard because that was my very first Souls experience, and I did not know what I was getting into. But now that I'm on the other side of Elden Ring, I thought it'd be fun to go back and maybe possibly stream it if we hit that goal. If we hit $1,500, I will do a full playthrough of the campaign from Star Wars Battlefront 2, the 2005 game. And then if we hit our full $2,000 goal this weekend, I'll do another playthrough on top of that that will be voted on by y'all. And then you can do command poll in chat to vote on what game I should play through if we hit that $2,000 goal this weekend. And then, of course, the donate command in the Twitch chat will take you to where you can donate to and add to that bar below me here. Right now, we're at $630. So yeah, we're just a couple $100 away from that $1,000 halfway mark goal. So that should be a fun time. Yeah, and if you do poll, you can go over to vote on which game I should play through if we hit the full goal. Your choices are Hi-Fi Rush, Super Mario Odyssey, God of War Ragnarok, Ocarina of Time, and Assassin's Creed Syndicate. So if we hit that full bar, make your voice heard on telling me what you want to see me play through. Of course, you can be watching on both twitch.tv/sadboybarrett and youtube.com/Barrett Courtney. Mainly streaming on YouTube to have somewhere for the VODs to live, since Twitch takes down VODs after a few days. So even if you're watching later, but it's still the same weekend that I'm streaming these through this game, you can still go over to the links below and check all that out. So Before we jump into Psychonauts 2, last night we went through Compton Bull's Cook-Off and the Psy King's Psych Odyssey, the Jack Black level, where we learned that the Psy King was actually Helmet Fullbear this entire time, who we believed to be dead. But in actuality, his body is just somewhere frozen in ice, and his brain was just kind of in a jar somewhere. No one knew it was Helmet's brain. Before we get into it, I have a fun little story from this morning. I went to take Lulu out on a big adventure before I streamed today, so she wasn't all restless and stuff while I streamed for a few hours, and made sure she got some love and some sunlight and some fresh air. And happened to run into one Jan Ochoa, who I've never actually met in person before, the host of the Giant Bombcast, one of the hosts of the Giant Bombcast. And that was very cool, because the Giant Bombcast is one of the few podcasts I actually try to keep up with. I haven't been listening to podcasts a lot recently. But yeah, over the course of the last year, it's Giant Bombcast and Min-Max are the few shows that I try to keep up with. And I remember I saw Jan walking their dog, and they were kind of in the direction that I wanted to take Lulu towards, because we were kind of at our halfway mark of walking around. And I was in my head, I was like, oh, it kind of looks like Jan from Giant Bomb, but I didn't want to assume. He had the beanie, the glasses, is very very similar look, at least, right? And then we got closer, and of course Lulu wanted to say hi to his dog. She's kind of running over and dragging me along with her. The adorable little baby corgi. And once I got closer, I was like, I'm pretty sure you are Jan. And I was like, hey, are you Jan Ochoa? I introduced myself, and yeah, it was cool because I'm a big fan of the Giant Bombcast. But then, of course, Lulu over there, who's now super passed out, she starts wrestling with Jan's pup for a second, and then because Lulu is part retriever, part Chihuahua, she's got this fucking weird complex where she's like, I want you to be my best friend 1 second, and then the next second she's like, whoa, fuck you, I'm a little baby Chihuahua. Did Jan know who I was? I believe so. I think we follow each other on Twitter, I believe. But yeah, he was super cool. I felt bad because, Lulu, they started playing for a quick second, and then Lulu got into her Chihuahua, kind of a little aggressiveness. And so, that was embarrassing. I was like, hey, Lulu, don't be mean to the little puppy corgi. And so, I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And he was really cool about it. He was like, oh, no, I get it. And so, yeah, we talked about our week and GDC and all that stuff. And yeah, so it was very cool. I also wasn't ready to meet someone who I find as a very cool person in the game coverage industry. So I'm kind of a gremlin, wearing a beanie and having my hood up with my sunglasses on, kind of zoned out dog walking mode. And I wasn't ready to meet someone super cool like that, so I probably came off as kind of a fucking just out of it weirdo. But yeah, I was really excited to meet Jan. But yeah, that was my fun little story where I just randomly in the wild met Jan Ochoa for the first time, and my dog embarrassed me, as she does, being a little shit. Let's see here. Hold on. Let's bring that down. What if Jan doesn't like getting recognized outside of content either? I mean, you know what? Fair. I get less worried about someone who I know is also in the industry recognizing me. At least initially. I'm like, oh yeah, cool. And then I start thinking about oh God, why do you know me? That's just me though. But what's up, Creed? What's up, Piccolo? Heston Session, how y'all doing today? Oh man, we're getting into it early. I'm not used to streaming in the afternoon. It's weird. But it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a fun day. Again, use the donate command to check out the link to go raise money for Trans Lifeline this weekend. Only a couple $100 away from our next goal. But with that, let's get into Psychonauts. Let's get into Psychonauts 2. It's been fun replaying this weekend. Whew. All right. So yeah, where we left off is, let's see. We went through the Psy Kings level last night and the Compton Boole Cookout level last night. So we have ways to get to every aspect of Ford Crullers' mind, which we've been assigned by the head of the Psychonauts to put back together, because there's a cult out there trying to bring back Maligula, the Psychonauts' biggest antagonist, biggest foe, who I think we're slowly learning used to be one of the original Psychonauts. We learned a little bit last night while talking to Helmut Fullbear. So some interesting kind of background there for her. I wonder if we'll learn more about it. So yeah, I think first I want to take y'all to the... I kind of want to go through each different aspect of Ford Crullers' mind, like almost in chronological order, because they kind of all tell a cohesive story here. So first up, it's the bowling alley.
Watch it. This disinfectant spray is lethal.
I know I said don't let me get distracted by collectibles, but...
Shouldn't you be wearing a mask?
Psychonauts always felt like a property they could do an animated series for. 100%. Like I've been saying throughout the weekend, it's got that great
Dime store.
Oh, Split. It feels kind of like that early 2000s Cartoon Network, mid to late 90s Nickelodeon.
There's the dinner bucket.
It also helps that you've got the voice of Invader Zim voicing Raz. Oh.
Little baby Split there.
Yeah, I know we got a little baby Split there. I think something comes out if we bowl enough. Yeah.
I'm sure Nona won't miss this old Loki deck. We never seem to play anymore.
Yep, that old school weird Nick style, Rocco, etc. 100%. I forget who was saying it the other day, but they were saying the art reminds them of the Angry Beavers, which I kind of see.
Hey, Ford.
Shoes aren't ready yet.
Would you mind if I stepped inside your mind for a minute?
Sure. Better than you stepping inside one of these shoes. I tell you, it's like Germ City in there.
Is his mind gonna be all dirty? Gotta do some cleanup. So this these moments I find interesting because I didn't get too much that like time was slowing down when you went into someone's mind, like you're kind of doing all of this in an instant. I didn't get that vibe from the first game, so it was interesting. Like when I played this for the first time, of like, especially that moment, and I think like when you go inside, you don't know it's Helmut's mind at first, but you like you're going into the Psy King level, it like starts to slow down a little bit.
Whoa. Okay, it's just like a giant pop bubble, made of bricks. I'm going to do my caveman face.
Hang on, I have some more change.
Ford?
Is Ford in there?
Wow. Ford and Lucretia dated?
So Ford dated Maligula. Maligula's his ex, bro. That's wild. Do we think Ford's the mole? Maybe Ford's trying to bring back his ex.
The couple that came here on the date, Ford and Lucy?
Yeah, they were just here a second ago. Cute couple.
Any idea where they went?
They went bowling. Duh! That away.
All right, who was the better bowler? Let's see. On this date's a real turkey. Ha. Oh, he did. Yeah, he did 3 strikes in a row. Damn. Ford's really good at bowling.
Yep.
What was it? The 10th frame is might? I don't know what that means. It's hard to read.
Here goes nothing.
Woo!
Oh, wow.
Whoa!
Hey, look at that giant Ford head. Wonder if there's any brains in there.
More than you got, Sonny.
The end is coming!
Oh, give it a rest, guy.
Death is coming from above! Guy
He was right.
All hail Guy the Prophet.
If there's a piece of Ford's mind in here to leak,
I was really like this this level.
Up in that giant bowling pin head.
It seems like we're going to try to fix or help kind of mend Ford's minds back together. But we got to make our way to the big bowling pin. Piccolo, you're asking how long I'm streaming for. The goal is about 3 hours, but we'll see. I've been kind of like running behind on like how much I want to get done for each stream so far for this replay. So we'll kind of have to feel it out. My goal is to try to get through all of the Ford crawler stuff and then another level after that. Ford is kind of separated into 4 parts. And so we'll have to see. We'll have to play it by ear. So my goal is 3 hours today, but maybe it will go a little bit over. You should look into Out of the Park Baseball, super cool sandbox sim game where you can play any season from 1817 to present with accurate rosters and create entire new leagues as super teams. That's very interesting. What can you play that on? Ford and Lucy's first date. So yeah, Otto. I think when we were in like the really broken Ford mind. When we kind of learned, like, oh, there was originally like a 7th psychic original member of the Psychonauts. We kind of learned that it was Otto who was pushing to kind of like explore deeper into the mind, and apparently Lucretia Mux has like this interesting like water kind of psychic power that helps with like mining and things of that nature. So. He was trying to get them, trying to convince Ford to add Lucy as a new member. And I think it was just them two. I think it was Ford and Otto, just them two at first. And then Lucy was like kind of the 3rd member. She came in really early before all of the other people that we've met so far, before Compton Boole and before, I believe, Helmet. They're showing off her water powers. They're getting to know each other. Oh, they're sneaking off. They're sneaking off. They're going bowling. Aww. It's PC only, but available on Steam or Epic Games. Huh. I'll definitely have to check that out. We gotta bowl our way through the level here. This one, even though we're not giant, I really like that this one. It's kind of the opposite a little bit of. Oh, the fish level in Psychonauts 1, where you're like kind of this giant monster, and they call all of the residents who are like tiny little fish people in the city call you Goggalore because you're wearing goggles. And this level has very similar vibes, but instead of you being giant, you're tiny like the little germs. Hanging out.
Here and fight.
Okay, now I'm in.
Alright. Can we get over? First try.
Hey, you down by that ball polisher. A little help.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, don't fall off, don't fall off. True love never dies. Some hidden messages here. Oh god, come on. Come on. Get back up there. I don't have enough momentum. Number 1 germ. Aw. Some hidden message here about some love here.
He needs to fix that rail crane, and you're gonna help me, okay?
I have a Babe Ruth, Nolan, Ryan, Randy Johnson, Shohei Ohtani pitching rotation with the 90s Rangers right now. It's awesome.
Can you give me a little boost? Now we're cooking.
I don't feel like we should have that power, Fofo.
Yeah, that ball's too slick to ride now.
We polished it too much. Oh god. We created a little bridge here for us. Now possibly the most challenging platforming in the entire game.
I know what you're up to, kid.
I'm not up to anything. I'm not up to shit. Don't worry about me, Ford. Worry about yourself.
This slime is so sticky.
You know it.
Uh-oh, I lost my mouse.
Love it.
Do I know the best places to take you all on vacation or what?
Yeah! Yay!
Holy shit. Thank you, Danielle Z, for the donation there. We are getting close to our halfway point of the goal this weekend, raising money for Trans Lifeline. Thank you so much, Danielle. Absolutely not, but why not make the Rangers or Guardians the winning franchise of all time and allow myself to feel genuine sports happiness for a while, because it's not coming from the actual team for a bit. Hey, man. Next year, every year next year is our year, you know?
Suitcase tag. Gotcha.
Freshly brewed yeast. Why? Okay, so like, I think it was Stella who put up the post recently. No, you're awesome, Danielle. Thank you so much for the donation there. Helping fill up the bar, filling up the goal for this weekend. Yeah, it's the most challenging platforming. Stella posted the clip of oh fuck, why am I blanking on his name? The comedian who's really good. And his kind of discussion about moist, and like if you complain that moist is your least favorite word, you're like not original, and it's a very like basic answer. Like nobody likes the word moist. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the word yeast. It's been our year since 2011. Not a fan of the word yeast. Moist, I'm like, that's, I don't really care about. That doesn't really get me. But yeast, I don't know what about it. I know it's just like, it's used for many things, but there's something about that word. Freaks me out a little bit. Yeah, it's been Cleveland's year since even earlier. 2007, I think.
This is the way.
We really thought we were going to go to the...
It's not always clear.
Thanks.
I don't know, like someone... I forget who came out of retirement because like they also believed that like
head before the city is sanitized.
they also thought that like it was going to be Cleveland's year. I forget who it was. If Dad was here in chat, he would know. Yeah, we got real far in the playoffs and then just didn't make it. My dad bought, I think, like preemptively, he bought World Series tickets, I believe. Or maybe just like a playoff round, I forget. All right, we got to make a jump. Oh yeah, but we're in a city inside a shoe. And it seems like, oh yeah, the end is near, everybody. Spray can's gonna disinfect all of us. All right, first try. Oh, man.
Look out!
Hey,
Sorry. I'll pay for that.
Hey, I was in.
Excuse me.
Please!
Coming through.
Hey, I know that guy.
If I'm gonna get to Ford, I need
the
to
construction
fix that
worker, I
broken
think.
rail on the Kingpin Express before someone arrests me.
We keep destroying the city. Oh shit, a half pipe, y'all.
If this stuff wasn't in the way, I'd totally be riding that sick half pipe.
Yeah, let's go. 180. There's no like hard rail here, so I can't grind well. Yeah, when you look at Cleveland's lineup starting in 2006, it's sustained the talent penance ratio for the last 17 years.
I never.
I'm sorry.
Good stuff. Now, let's lay some track. When the world gets destroyed, I want it to be perfect.
Yes. Fix the Kingpin Express.
Buddy, that ain't the Kingpin Express.
Damn.
That's the foul line. It'll take you across town, but you gotta transfer to the Kingpin. At this time of day, though, you're better off taking a cab.
Thanks.
Damn.
Gotta remember where I parked that thing.
I need another ball. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Man, this thing's big.
All right, hold on. Hard flip. I was telling Andy the other day, hard flip I think is my favorite flip.
King
Oh god.
Express, I'm coming your way.
You're trying to platform
Just keep
on a
out of my
giant
head,
bowling ball.
You'll be
It's tough.
sorry.
What has this city come to?
Oh, and y'all, let me tell you, yeah, this is gonna be tough. This is the next construction area. It's gonna be rough. Oh, don't let me forget. There's a nugget of wisdom I think close by that I want to grab. My Hero Season 6 ended this morning. It was a very solid, very good way to end the season. It was so fascinating to like think before the season start, where I was like, man, where are they going to end it? Because I was convinced that the first big arc of the season was going to be the entire season. I thought they were really going to stretch it out. But then it's like kind of where they ended it. It was like, oh, duh. Like that's a very obvious point to kind of like wrap up the season, leave a nice little tease for next season, and to build things up. Even though so much already happened this season, like there's still a lot left to get to. I always get freaked out of like who's saying hi to me over here because it's such a big.
There is a tomorrow, like it or not.
It's such a big voice and it sounds like a big child, but I don't know who's saying it. Like, is it this guy right here? Someone get Tim Schafer on the line. Oh, been sneaky awesome for a while, but your big problem is the rest of the division. Thankfully, everyone except the Astros is equally inept to the West.
Stay.
Don't roll away, please. Okay, hold on. We gotta. Oh, wow. I nailed it. Like, if I just did a regular jump up here, could I grab it? Yeah. Okay. And this is interesting. I think I just put this together. I think it's like one of the few levels that doesn't have like any enemies. It's like purely just like platforming around. Oh man, oh man. Oh, here we go. Oh shit.
He's happy to get another nugget of wisdom.
Let's see, what can I upgrade right now? Do I want to upgrade anything? Sucker Punch just out of free knuckle sandwich. Damage increase. Ooh. On impact. Oh, yes. I want to unlock that Psy Blast. It's always nice to have extra, like, smaller blasts. Alright. Most challenging part of this game.
Time's over, germs.
So yeah, this is the highway that we have to fix, but I think yeah, this guy is over here, but we can't fit the bowling ball, so we got to find a different route. Oh, it's so mean.
Hey, everybody! Atlas working again, so don't bother hoofing it upstairs on your own, whatever you do.
It is nice that every
Stop. Oh, come on, Elle. We talked about this.
every level you go up though, like the elevator works for that level.
Squish me.
I didn't squish shit. Kid's making stuff up. You know how messed up I am, where it's like I'm trying to like just like do a nice little like story replay through, like not trying to 100% for these streams, and in the back of my head I'm like, but what if I go back and 100% this game like off stream after we're done playing through the story? It's like I've done it 3 times already. I don't need to do it a 4th. Alright, here we are. We're at the top floor.
Do it.
Wait, that one doesn't. Oh, I gotta jump over here. Oh, Jesus.
Attention! Our beloved elevator now goes all the way to the top. No need to.
Wait, I thought she was talking to me for a second. She's talking to the elevator. Like, I knew you could do it.
Except, of course, that it's ending.
Yeah, something interesting to be said about the. Oh god. Like, all of the citizens who are like, yeah, I guess we're still gonna work and do our normal lives, even though it's very obvious the world's coming. Oh god, come on, let me get back up there.
What's that sound?
Even though the world is ending. There we go. Fixing another highway. Look at us doing our civic duty. At the end of the world. Man, I am hungry. It's every one of my Elden Ring playthroughs. Like, I really don't need to collect every ash weapon, etc., and beat every boss, but I do it every time. How many? You say this like Creed? Hold on, Creed. Okay, Creed. All right, Creed. Okay. You're like, yeah, every one of my Elden Ring playthroughs. How many times have you been playing through Elden Ring that this is a problem? Like, people call people think I'm weird for like replaying like story games that I love. But a lot of them, you know, except for games like Persona 5, a lot of them are pretty short, right? Like, the 100% this game, like, not even just playing through the story, the 100%ing this game for me takes 15 hours. Elden Ring's so big. Nearly 900 hours, bro. That's wild. I don't know if I have a game that I've put that much time into. No, like again, maybe Star Wars Battlefront 2 back in the day, because Galactic Conquest I would just play over and over and over again. And then, like, maybe, like, Rocket League. Like, even Mario Kart. Like, Mario Kart is, like, 200 hours on my Switch. And Zelda, I think, is, Breath of the Wild, I think, is, like, somewhere in the 230. That's insane. Good for you, though. You're like Goldfarb. Like, Goldfarb, like, what I did for this game, right, where I platinumed Psychonauts 2, I got the 1,000 gamer score, and I got all the Steam achievements. Goldfarb did that for Elden Ring, which is just, God, I respect the hell out of him.
The 10th frame?
All right, here we go. We're here.
You better get out of here. Those germs aren't lying about the end of the world.
I think the Sword-Lucretia romance was more serious than I realized.
Yeah, because it seemed like just a cute little first date.
Hey, it's Ford and Lucy. Sorry.
Oh, they're going in for a kiss.
Didn't mean to ruin your date.
Oh, God.
It's here.
Oh, no, the end of the world.
Here comes the big.
It's the end of space!
The big one.
Dude, it looks like...
Beautiful.
Oh, my God. There's something really demented about this level, man. Oh, we're inside the big statue. So gross. Oh, it's wet. I don't like it. It's wet. And seeing his teeth. What is with this game and teeth? Oh, there's a shard in his mind.
Hey, bowlers aren't allowed in here. Now get before I spray you.
Thought I finally broke away from it, but y'all seamless co-op got me back in.
Oh!
You loved her?
Her name is Lucretia, but I called her Lucy.
Aww.
And even from that first date in that grimy bowling alley, I knew. Knew that it was too good to last forever? Hey, all relationships end one way or another. Well, I just didn't think it would end so badly. Hey, cheer up. Even gutter balls return. Eventually.
Alright, so we got a piece of his mind back. Slowly putting it back together. It's so sad. He had to fight someone he loved, and she's dead now, bro. She's dead. Think about how heartbreaking that is. How you have to imagine, like, that's what, like, really, like, split his mind apart. Did she just kiss the bowling ball? Don't kiss bowling balls. That's so gross. That's so unsanitary. Also, that must have really hurt.
Got one piece of Ford's mind connected. Now for the other two.
Also, why did he
Hope
fall
I'm
from the
doing
sky
right
there?
Thing, but Agent Zanotto is right. We'll need Ford at full capacity if we're gonna have a chance against Maligula.
Zanotto. Truman. I was like, which Zanotto? Because there's a few Zanottos. It's a family business, kind of. A little bit. Even though the Zanottos weren't, like, in the early, like, days. They were part of the Psychic Six. It's interesting that the Zanotto family kind of, like, eventually became the head. Alright, so we put Ford's, let's see, the bowling mine back together. So let's find out what happens a little bit after they dated and we're seeing each other. Oh, it's Harold.
Almost had it. I just need to focus a little longer with my clairvoyance.
We got some extra titanium there. Oh, but also, I want to see how Ford sees me. He just sees me as a pile of hair. All right.
Excuse me, Ford?
Sorry, with a client right now. Obviously.
I see a big missing chunk on this side.
What's that?
Not to fear. Only temporary. All part of the process.
Would you mind if I jumped into your mind for a second? Just to even out some split ends.
If it'll keep you quiet, then go right ahead.
All right. Let's find out what this part of his mind is all about. Man, I'm hungry, y'all. I should have eaten before this. I find myself in the mood for some pho.
Well, not to worry. A fresh cut and you'll feel like a whole new person.
It's been chilly lately,
Just make
so
sure you cut away the right parts, or your old friends won't recognize you.
I'm here to recover a piece of Ford's mind, and something tells me it's up in that lighthouse.
Oh, I like that he's kind of our light, our guiding light throughout the entire level. I like that. It was a smart thing to kind of like vaguely write around the beginning of each of these levels, because you can do it in any order. It's smart to be like, they kind of do some smart, subtle writing to be just in case you decide to go in a particular order. They kind of write it vaguely enough to be like, oh, is this your first Ford level, or is this one? Can you believe it's almost already April? I can. It's been wild. It's gonna be a busy April too, y'all. Just to let you know, just to give you a little tease of you might be seeing me for a bit over the next month. I'm a busy boy. Because we got continuing to review Mando every week. Not this coming week, unfortunately. We're all a little busy in our schedules. The Star Wars review crew. So, fortunately, we won't be able to review episode 5, but we will be back the following week. But yeah, I've got some. I think got some things cooking up that I'm excited for y'all to see. Couple different things too. Will be fun.
Gross.
No shame in it. Every head has its undesirables.
Yeah, but this is really lousy. Oh, hey. I finally get that word. Yeah, get lost, lights.
You think you get rid of those things, but they always seem to come back.
Oh, now we gotta slow it down. Hold on. Time bubble. Woo! Oh man. These things are slowing us down. How do we take care of them?
Ugh, more of these things.
Hey, now.
Oh, I can't.
I can't jump with these things. I can't jump when I'm covered in mites. They're heavier than they look.
Oh, but they seem to die in water. Let's try to use that.
Die, you annoying pests.
Oh my. Well, accidents happen.
Yeah, that was no accident. That was brilliant problem solving.
Smart how they use that against you. You didn't like that? We dealt with some lice. Is that what those are supposed to be? I know I don't need to go over here. We're not doing a collect-a-thon. It's just hard not. It's so hard not to. Yeah, see, I always notice the alternative suits for the sensors, depending on which mines you're in, like them being dressed a little bit differently. But yeah, it wasn't until last night that I noticed the judge character was different in.
Here's the steamer.
Like, there's an alternate version of the judge in Compton Bull's mind. Like after the first initial mini boss fight, when it just becomes like another enemy. It was dressed like a chef, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I've noticed that before. Oh, there's the other half of mind. Did we get the one from the other level? Yeah, we did. Hell yeah. Oh, let's see what this memory vault's all about. Psychonauts summoned. Apparently Lucy went off, left the Psychonauts. Paranormal Person of the Year, Maligula. At some point, she renamed herself as well. Damn destruction drowns dozens in destabilized dictatorship. What? She was helping a dictatorship? Tsar flees coup d'etat? Oh, the rest of the Psychonauts here. The rest of the original Psychic 6 or 7, whatever we want to call them. They're feeling a little unsure about Lucy's actions. Can no one stop Mad Maligula? Mad Maligula? She used to be the Paranormal Person of the Year. Did you ever platinum this game? Yeah, Lokeen, I platinumed it. I 1,000 gamer scored it, whatever you want to call that. And got all the Steam achievements. I've overdone it on this game. So they're called in by the the government to help maybe stop Maligula. So I think this was probably the beginning of them becoming an actual U.S. agency. Because I don't a government agency. I don't think they were originally an agency in the beginning. But yeah, they're like, we don't know what the fuck to do. But they don't want to fight their friends. Look at them go. Maybe they can save her. Maybe. You know there's a war going on? Don't lose the battle for your scalp. Show those mites your might. Wash them away with hydrocide. Oh. Maybe like the dam that was broken and killed a couple dozen people. Hell yeah, true completionist. That's why I'm like, I don't need to do a 100% run for this playthrough that we're streaming through. I've already done it 3 times. Oh shit. Ooh, I should get my pyrokinesis here. Oh, set myself on fire. That's not good. Oh god. How about them calves? I don't know. I don't know about them calves. Basketball's not really my thing. Never been my sport. No matter how much my dad tried. Baseball was the one that really stuck with me. Man, there's more mites. It seems like they're protesting. What are these mites got to protest about?
Yep. At least I know how to deal with them now. Sorry, insects, but you're in my way.
What have you done?
Cleaned up the streets?
Those were peaceful protesters, Lucy.
Oh no.
Lucy?
What did we just do?
I think I hear something.
Probably don't have the tag for it. Oh yeah, there's that luggage right there. Or maybe I do have
some emotion.
Oh, I do have the tag for it. Look at that. Alright. Inside the second Ford tower.
Lucy, is that really you?
Ford, it's me, Raz.
Are you really the same person I used to know?
Ford, I just saw you.
She changed so much. What happened to her?
I can't even recognize the person you become. I feel a bad storm gathering. Drawn close. Very close. Hey guys, that's a little bit too close, okay?
We gotta get up this tower.
Yep.
We'll get zapped if we get too close. Oh, first try. Look at that.
Wait a minute. You're not Lucy.
It is such a relief to hear you say that.
You're something from deep inside her. Something dangerous we accidentally unlocked.
Oh no. What did they unlock inside of Lucy, man? Probably find out if we put Ford's brain together.
Hey, you lousy little Mike, how'd you get in here? Don't push me. I'll gargle a whole bottle of hydrocide if I need to.
Lucretia went to Grulovia.
She went back to protect her family, to help her country. Oh, but it changed her. War changes everybody. Inside all of us.
War never changes, though.
Dark roots. Well, sometimes we need that darkness to survive. Careful. Sometimes it's hard to get it back in the bottle.
Damn. Alright, we're one step closer. It seems they found a dark part of Lucy and seemed to take her over.
Oh, sorry, Ford. I dozed off there for a sec.
It's hard not to fall asleep in the middle of a haircut.
Huh.
So relaxing.
Guess he finished up. Well, if you see Ford tell him he did a great job, I feel like a completely different person.
Yeah, it's a wild new hair.
One more piece of Ford's mind to reconnect. I'm making progress. But what if Maligula shows up here? And Ford's not ready. I need to hurry up.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we've been taking our sweet time, everybody. Do I want to upgrade anything? I've got 6. Let's see. Increases the devastation of wrecking ball attacks. Obstacles that are stuck in place are plucked faster. Add a radial shockwave to your ground pound that damages and pushes enemies back. Ooh, that might be helpful for later. Yeah, we're going to do that. Oh, and let's go to the store really quick.
Check out these.
I don't think we have much. Yeah. I want to get that. Yeah, this one's 400. I don't know if we'll ever get to that much. I like being able to just like pick chunks of the grounds and throw them at people. So honestly, let's go to items. Let's go... How many cards do we have? Oh, we've got 13, so let's buy a pop and a Psychor.
With your cards so you can rank up. Sayonara, psychic.
Look at that.
Scanning.
Only a little less than 3/4 of the way to go to fully level up there. Alright, to the mailroom. The whole crawler. Only one aspect of Ford remains loose in the HQ. Make sure you finish up any business before diving in. Oh man. What's gonna happen next?
Excuse me, Agent Cruller?
Clerk Cruller.
Maybe we won't be able to come back here for a while.
Would you mind if I went inside your mind and sorted a few things out?
I'm never opposed to anything getting properly sorted.
Nah. Yeah, that's such a huge stamp. Now there's ink on his hair. That's gonna get so hard to get out, Raz. What the hell, man? It's not cool. Oh, we started off as a letter. Oh no. Oh god. Let me out! Let me out! It's scary. I don't know if I'd be able to handle that being put into like a giant envelope. Freak me out too much.
Dear Ford, we brought peace to Grulovia, but there is still unrest among the people. A little ungrateful, I think.
Oh no.
Home soon, Lucretia.
Damn. Seems like she was part of this dictatorship. Oh yeah, look at her. Visit peaceful Grulovia. Some God, what do you call that? Like it's a postcard, but what is the propaganda right there? It shows all these happy people who love the dictatorship. But very often when there's you know, only few people in power who like to take a lot of the wealth, none of that truly gets distributed to the rest of the people. Such a cool level.
Well, if there's a piece of Ford's mind in here for me to reconnect, it'll probably be up in that giant clunky head.
Hey, I came out
Probably.
of that clunky head.
Really? Can you help me get in there?
Maybe, to tell you the truth. I'm not addressed very well, so I'm sure I'll be marked return to sender and sent back there soon. Just grab on.
Did someone say return to sender?
Uh-oh. No, we want that to go to Grulovia. Get it to Lucy, man.
But this letter's got no return address. I'm afraid that means the dead letter office for you.
Not the dead letter office.
Love letter.
Don't care who you quoted. The feelings must get sorted.
See if we can go find that letter.
Just keep coming. What's the point? Nobody ever writes what they really mean.
Damn. Oh, our feet print our little ink blots. There's something new every level that I discover on each
I wrote a letter
playthrough.
once. Did I think I could stop a war? Ah, Doesn't matter. I never sent it. Maybe it would have saved 1,000 lives. Maybe just one. I wonder what would have happened if I'd sent that letter.
Damn,
I wonder
dude.
if it's too late.
That's rough.
Get me out of this graveyard.
Oh god.
If I get you out of here, will you still take me up to the head?
Yes, but quick, before he...
Oh no.
Whoa! Ah!
Oh, my mistake. This doesn't belong in the dead letter office.
Oh, phew.
Look at that address. It belongs in the International Dead Letter Office.
Not the International Dead Letter Office.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Oh god. I was wondering if there was like a little bit of meeting of because it's rare that you see another panic attack outside of outside of the Psy King. So I've always wondered if like that was like enemy placement, if it like related more to certain parts of the mind, because like we just heard like Ford Crawler get a little bit like doubt, had a little bit of doubt in his mind, and probably had like a little bit of like anxiety and things of that nature, trying to reach out to Lucy. This makes me think that there's like thought behind enemy placement around like their themes and like where they like pop up in levels and things of that nature. Probably not. I'm probably just reading too much into it. I got through that not too badly. I always have trouble with that panic attack for whatever reason. Alright, let's get to the International Dead Letter Office. Is there a goodie over here? Let's find out. A real good goodie, you know. It's an emotional bag tag.
Ah, here's the Hatbox tag. Yep.
Alright. Oh, shit! Cheese Holiday says I need to play this game. Hell yeah, you need to play this game. It's very good. No! God damn it! Wait. I'm just being sent to the depths of hell. No! I guess probably the first one too. Yeah, the first one would help for sure. Wait. Oh, I gotta hit this thing. Duh. I've never played these games and I've been extra picky lately. Does this game have in-depth crafting? No, not particularly. Like, no. There's no crafting in these games. Hold on. I'm gonna be careful now. The first game has like a little bit of, like, these are just like 3D platformers essentially. The first game has a little bit of like, hey, you gotta get enough of this like one currency to continue the story essentially, which can be a little annoying. But outside of that, like, no, it's pretty straightforward 3D platformers. Great stories and characters and worlds to discover. Alright, here we got a typewriter. Oh. Got regrets. Any more? Nah. Oh yeah, but there's some missing letters. Let's put those letters back.
That's better. Now where are the rest? Still two missing. Yep.
Oh, here's another one.
keyboard is almost complete. Just one key missing. But where is it?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be around here. I just don't want to have to spend a bunch of time in menus trying to create an optimal weapon. Too old for it. Yeah, no. Not really the vibe of the... Really any or any Double Fine game, I feel like. That's not really what their vibe is. Alright, so we gotta go get that letter and then find that missing key for that keyboard. Or that typewriter, I should say. Ooh, that was close. Fucking gamer over here. Andy Cortez, eat your heart out. Oh, let's read this letter.
Lucretia, gentle rain's not enough to secure my reign. Stop being coy with the hoi polloi.
She's getting orders from the dictatorship that she was working with in Grulovia. She's gonna be like, hey, get these protesters, fucking deal with these protesters. So she's getting, you know, pressure from the Tsar.
Now, where did I put that letter? I must have put it somewhere.
But that's not the letter she needed, you know? She needed Ford's letter. Also, thank you so much for the reminder there. Yes, we are, while we replay Psychonauts 2, oh god, are we about to get into some hardcore gamer hours here? Oh god, no. Shit. We are raising money for Trans Lifeline. Our goal is $2,000 this weekend as I replay Psychonauts 2. The final, the last part, the last stream will be tomorrow in the afternoon as well. So yeah, looking to raise $2,000 by the end of the weekend. God, I messed up that timing too, I think. Oh, shit. We're almost halfway to our goal. Hitting $1,000 soon, and if we hit $1,000, I will do a another bonus stream. We hit $500, I think, yesterday, which means I'll be doing a Mario Kart 8 stream, which will be a community Mario Kart 8 stream with y'all, so that'll be fun. Gotta figure out when I'm doing that. And yeah, if we hit $1,000, which we're only a little over $100 away from, I will do a Bloodborne stream, trying out Bloodborne for the first time in 8 years. Let me tell you, the first time I did that, it did not go well, so this should be a fun time. And I'm not into scary games, and it seems that Bloodborne is definitely a scary universe to... Shit. Oh, get there! Get there! Oh, man. Let's check out this mental vault. But yeah, if you do command donate in the Twitch chat, that'll take you to the link to donate to. If we hit our full $2,000 goal this weekend, I will play through another game of y'all's choice. If you do command poll in the chat, that'll take you to a poll of what to vote for if we hit the full $2,000 goal this weekend. Your choices are Hi-Fi Rush, Super Mario Odyssey, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, God of War Ragnarok, and Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Oh shit, wait. Oh, thank God. I accidentally closed without going through the actual memories here. Lucy's letters. She learns that Grulovia was invaded. By whom, we don't really know. So she goes there to... Oh, she's still got family back home. She's going there to protect them. Ford's all sad now. Dearest Ford, the tides have turned. We can win this. Love, Lucy. War's over. Now the people are the problem. Oh, no. She got kind of indoctrinated into the whole... dictatorship there. Lucy, your last letter frightened us. You don't sound like yourself. We're worried about you. Love, Ford, and friends. Oh no, country discontinued. Country discontinued. No. The country. So it seems that Ford did send a letter, but a little too late. A little too late. My poop is still there. Oh, I keep forgetting there's like little things I gotta fit there. We're fixed there. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Just a little bit. Getting a little washed out. Let's bring the chat back. Where did the chat go? Oh god. Oh god. The slides are sad indeed. Oh yeah. Sad game. Well, shout out to AJK007. Thank you so much for the donation. So I gotta like go to the little pop-ups. Don't really work too well for the overlay that I made for the notifications. So I gotta pull up the back end of the website. Sorry, I'm not probably not as quick as I should be shouting people out. But again, thank you so much for donating. What's the one thing you miss about Ohio? Probably just the people I know. Miss friends and some friends and family. You know, it's always hard to be across the country. But I haven't lived in Ohio in like half my life, so you know. When it comes to at least like feeling like a home and stuff, like San Francisco is definitely my my home. Yeah, it's hard not to miss like my dad and stuff, and it's always nice when he comes and hangs out and chat. And he's gonna come visit later in the year though, to San Francisco though, so that'll be fun.
The people have a new nickname for me. They call me Maligna.
Mr. Bear.
Oh, sounds serious. I take it as a compliment.
Oh man.
I like it so much, in fact. I can't remember being called by another name.
Damn, she lost herself so much in the Maligula kind of character. Or persona, I should say. She forgot who she was. I need to remember, is the bowling alley level the only level without enemies? I wonder why that is. I wonder because you're doing like bowling platforming, they don't want to like complicate it further with enemies. That piece of titanium like was burnt. It's a cool little detail. Oh, I get some health back. Love a slide sequence. Ooh, hold on. There's a half a mind over here. It's the only way to upgrade my health. I think the other half of it should be in the final part of Ford's brain.
Okay, just hold still. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Some letters are such a
I was watching the doc like when you had already played the level with the cooking show.
Wait, I think I know how to address this one.
Nah.
Really? Well, it's worth a shot.
Wait, I thought that was a pun. That wasn't really a pun.
The mail must sail.
He said it like it was a pun.
No time to borrow.
Boy, I hope you know what you're doing.
All right, we gotta address it. Oh, and you know what the missing letters were? Lucy. All right, let's go address this letter to Lucy. Yeah, what was like watching the doc when you'd already played the level with the cooking show? Like, it made me so excited. Where it's like the I forget his name, who was originally working on the documentary, but then had this idea of a cooking show game for Amnesia Fortnite that Double Fine hosts every once in a while they're working on a bigger project. And so it was like really, really cool to see the early iterations and just know like, oh, that's a full-on level. And it was weird too. Like I was saying last night, Cameron, while we were playing the Compton's Cook-Off, where it was like, when I first played it, I was like, oh yeah, this must have been like an early idea. Like it fits so well with like the mental health stuff, like of who Compton Bull is and like what his anxieties are, and getting in his own head about like people judging him, and kind of in capturing that all in like this cooking show where they're the judges is so smart, and like this must have been like an early idea that they had, and to see like the actual like process of it was so fucking cool. And see, like, have this idea of like it being its own game, and then like eventually, like, it was funny too because the way it came about was also very different from what I was expecting, because like early on in like the level processes, Tim kept bringing up like, I want something to do with bacon or something of that nature, of like a grill or something like that, and I was like, oh, that's going to be the early ideas of the Compton's cook-off thing. But then have it come from like a completely different person, and then like finally fit in like this idea that Tim wanted but didn't really know what to do with. It was so fucking cool. And I was just like really excited, where especially because, again, I forget his name, who came up with the cooking show like game idea originally, and then kind of got brought on board to the actual game project to kind of help flesh that idea out fully into the Psychonauts game. I just like couldn't help but be so excited for him, because he's like, oh, I'm like one of the people who works on the documentary. Like I only get to like kind of peek into making games. I don't get to do this for my full-time job, and I love it. It's stressful, and I'm gonna miss it, and it's frustrating to kind of deal with that. And it's like, nah, you're gonna keep doing it, and you're gonna keep working on it, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. Like it was like sad to see him like kind of be doubtful in that moment, but then be really stoked for him when it's like, no, you're gonna continue doing it. I was so happy for him. That was so cool. I know that Tim wanted like a deep fried level, which they didn't fully do, but it was like still related enough. Yeah, that was fucking rad. I hope Jedi Survivor doubles the slide sequences. I don't know how you make a slide sequence super interesting. Like the one slide sequence I did like in Jedi Fallen Order was the one on Kashyyyk when you're being chased by the Ninth Sister, but that's because it wasn't just a slide sequence. Like you're kind of combining a bunch of different traversal stuff in there to kind of make it feel like all kinetic, and made it very engaging.
Is that the missing typewriter key?
All right, here we go. The last typewriter key. Can we get it on the key from here? Let's see. Oh, there's another nugget of wisdom down there. Let's go grab it.
I think I know who Ford would like to address this letter to.
Nailed it.
Yep.
That was so off. Let's go grab this nugget of wisdom. Wait. Sorry, I saw wings and I was like, damn, is there another regret up here? No! No! Oh! Damn it. That's so far down. I still want to do it. Poop. Oh, it all like automatically put the poop onto the letter. It's funny. I'm kidding. The Kashyyyk slide was awesome. All right. Let's see if we can get back up there. What? Nailed it. We're pro platformers over here. In the sense that we're for platformers, and we're also really good at platformers. Get there!
This
nice, first
nugget
try.
is saying to me, take me away.
Alright, we gotta clear poop. Who's ever respond to a ground pound.
Hey there.
Oops. I think I used this to restart it, right? Yeah, okay.
We don't have time to mess around.
That was funny. Lucy.
I think he meant to send it to Lucretia.
Is it luck? Man, I hope it's luck.
Oh, that's right. That's the name we all forgot.
Which of Raz's powers would y'all want in real life? Ooh.
Now let's send that off and see what we get.
It's a great question. I'm trying to think. I think we have one more power. Should I watch the documentary before or after playing this? Okay, so I will say, very sad moment right there where, Lucretia, like he gets sent, not a letter from Lucretia, but her like fully diving into the Maligula persona and saying like Lucy's never coming back. very fucked up and sad. Just to let you know that it's a documentary series. It's a 32-part documentary where it's like an average episode is 45 minutes. But I think it's worth it because I think it's very rare for a video game developer to be so open about like a 6-year-long process of making a game. The games industry is, especially on the development side, is very secretive, very opposite of like Hollywood and things of that nature. So I think it's like a rare instance for you to be able to see that kind of sequence. So I do think it's worth it to kind of like help a lot of people understand more of the human side of development, think more about actual like what actually leads to decisions of either delays and things of that nature. And maybe delays aren't, you know, a reaction to audience reactions and like all of this like very interesting stuff on the back end that we never really get to see and understand. So I think it's worth it if you're into video games to watch it. Even if you're not like a huge fan of Double Fine or Psychonauts as an IP or anything, I think it's worth watching. I will say Cameron Kennedy, I think, watched the documentary series first before playing the game. So Cameron, if you want to give like your perspective on like if it was worth like if it was cool for you to watch the documentary series first, or like how that was for you. Like I can only talk from my perspective of watching it after playing the games, which like I think like also led with like a lot of cool like background and kind of interesting expectations that I had of where I thought like the kind of the story told in the documentary series was going to go, and like kind of being like also being taken on a roller coaster because of my expectations. So I work in film and TV, and it changed how I feel about all productions in general across mediums. Hell yeah, Cameron. You work in film and TV, Cameron? What? You're not even like a good editor. No, I'm kidding. Cameron's a very, very talented editor. Much better than I could ever want to be. Oh, God. You also really check out Cameron's tweet from, I think, yesterday. It like showed the process of making the intro for our Secession reviews coming out on Screencast. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Whew. All right, let's get back to it. But just as a reminder to everybody watching, if you're just popping in or whatnot, we are replaying Psychonauts 2, but also raising money for Trans Lifeline. We're almost at our halfway point of our full goal of $2,000. And if we hit that halfway point at $1,000, I will do another bonus stream playing Bloodborne for the first time in 8 years. So if you want to see that, consider donating to a great cause for the trans community that funds, you know, programs and helps people in the trans community kind of navigate their kind of their next steps and connects them to great resources and all of that stuff that I think is much needed in a time where the trans community feels like it's getting targeted for just no real good reason other than, you know, white American Christian values trying to kind of push back against any sort of semblance of wanting people to any sort of semblance of people just wanting to be themselves, which is unfortunate. The time lapse was insane, Cameron. If you're into the game, play the game first. If you aren't typically into platformers, then the doc will give you an appreciation for everything, and that'll motivate you. Cameron, you're not really into platformers? That surprises me. I feel like those would be like very much your jam. Gonna put up a video on Monday of a side-by-side with the assembly cut, because basically every shot involves some level of effects. That's insane. Yeah, I know. Like, seeing what the guys filmed on Friday or Thursday or whatever, and knowing where they filmed it and like how you were able to like fucking kind of like what's the term, like rotoscope them into certain like frames and shit like that. It was crazy, man. You're very talented. You're very good at what you do, which I know. I know you know that. It was crazy to see. But I knew that once you put Milk Mommy's face on Grogu, you know.
You see, the male just doesn't matter.
Oh, you tried, but it was too late. You got into your own head too much about it. Wait, hold on. That fucked me up a little. His head is upside down. But the inside of his head is still right side up.
This is a private mailbox. You aren't allowed in here. You've been missorted. You touch that.
I like
it's a
Mario,
federal
just most of the
crime.
time platformers don't have the story I look for. Psychonauts does have that, though. It's true. That's fair.
What did you say in that letter?
Nothing important, really. Just that I loved her.
No.
She just wanted to help, but they pushed her too far. Well, how should we have known? It's not like she was marked fragile. But I thought I knew her and everything she held inside herself. I had so much to learn. I guess some packages are better left unopened.
Oh, that's not the lesson to take away from that. Alright, we did it. We put his mind back together.
Rasputin,
Agent Cruller, how do you feel?
I've done a terrible thing.
Uh-oh.
And so have you.
Uh-oh.
We just wanted to undo what Maligula did to you.
Maligula didn't do this to me. That's the first thing I've learned in here. The rest, you're gonna have to see for yourself.
If Maligula didn't split his mind, who did?
Ford, what is it?
See for yourself.
Why does this remind me of Pet Sematary? I don't know why. Maybe it's the cat figment in there. But even like just his outfit reminds me of the dude who's like, "Don't go to the Pet Cemetery." I love that. This is a really nice hint. So yeah, there are collectibles in this level that you can come back to, but you can't get this memory vault yet. But it's like a nice little hint of like, hey, there will be a memory vault here later, but right now it's just a tombstone. And I think they hold back on this memory vault because it technically spoils something. Or not technically, it like full on spoils something. So it's meant to like come back later after you get to a certain story beat. But I like that little hint of like, hey, maybe come here back here later, look for another memory vault. Can't play games without an engaging story. I've been here for like 10 minutes and this game has hooked me. Hell yeah. We're about to get into some deep story stuff, so if you want to kind of play on your own time and, you know, not get spoiled like fucking halfway or a little more than halfway through the story, I understand.
Agent Cruller,
but I'm glad you're
getting less sure
you're getting
I want
hooked.
to see this.
Oh no, I don't think you'll want to see this at all.
Buried alive.
What?
Terrifying. Oh man. This is also the hardest part, trying to get these figments while slowly floating down. I wonder why the caskets here are represented by sharks. That's the bowling alley.
Hey, Ford, what's the deal with the Deep Six treatment?
I did what I had to do.
Oh, Ford, what'd you do?
After all.
What'd you do, Ford?
Someday when you fall in love, you'll understand.
Oh no, Ford. Strike. Fucking nailed it, Ford. Oh god. Whoa. I'm the collectible master here. It's such a happy little ghost. Look at him. It's a little guy.
Ford, what's going on here? What did you want me to see?
I couldn't let her go free. She was a danger to the world.
He's
Even
got
though
a
it was the
bacon
world that
tattoo
made
on
her
his arm. I
dangerous.
never noticed that.
Lucretia? Where is she?
Safe.
Uh-oh.
She's safe. Well, she was. We all were. Huh. Not anymore.
Seems that Maligula is still alive. Ford, what did you do? Alright, last two floating figments here. Can I do it? Oh, what's up, Jim? I want to thank you for last night. You've blessed me so much. No problem, man. I streamed a little bit later than I wanted to, and so, yeah, noticed you were still streaming, so I wanted to send some love your way.
Look, Ford, whatever I'm supposed to know, just spit it out.
I had to hide her from the world because they'd never forgive her. And I had to hide her from me because I'd never forget her.
Where?
Oh, no.
Where did you hide her?
She's with family.
With family? You have to head out, but I shared the stream on my social, so hopefully I can get one of my tens of friends to come check you out. Well, thank you so much, Nightwing. I don't stream here much anymore because you know, I'm busy a lot outside of streaming. But every once in a while, I'm on here, and definitely we'll be doing a bonus stream after this weekend, doing a Mario Kart 8 community stream. So, yeah, if any of them play Mario Kart, definitely send them my way. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. There's the other half of mine. Tomb of the Shark-cophagus. Yeah, I wonder, why did they go with the shark theme? Because, like, also associated with water, and Lucretia, like, also heavily has water powers and stuff. One of the games that slipped past me back in 2021. I need to jump into it. Hell yeah, you do. And play the original, Jim. I think you'd have patience for it. If you still like playing Donkey Kong 64, I think you'd... It's a platformer back from 2005, so it's like it can get a little frustrating, but I think you'd really enjoy it. The story, the collectathon nature of it. Oh, always gotta do the full series playthrough. Maybe just watch a playthrough of the VR game, because the VR game takes place in between both 1 and 2. And I don't know if you have a PSVR. I didn't, so I had to watch a walkthrough of it. Did you ever play Wario World? I didn't. Play it on Xbox, though, for real? This is the PS4 version. And they finally, I think, updated it to 60 frames per second. But yeah, like, loading times I've noticed are, like, definitely slower on PlayStation. Are you talking about the original? I got it for my Steam Deck and the controls wouldn't work well. Got it for PlayStation instead, and it was super framey. Wario's only 3D outing, just like Donkey Kong. Wario World. For Psychonauts 1, I mean. Oh, yeah. There was, I was able to play it on Steam Deck, Cameron, but I had to download a very specific, fan-made control set that, like, still wouldn't, like... You still had to play around with it a little bit because, yeah, unfortunately, Psychonauts doesn't recognize that the Steam Deck is a controller, so it just thinks that you're playing on a mouse and keyboard. Getting put into a fucking casket like this is terrifying, by the way. So, yeah, I do know what you mean there. I don't remember it being super framey on PlayStation. But I guess it was. But yeah, I imagine playing the original on Xbox is probably the best experience. Controller, probably not as framey, probably a little better optimized. I feel like Xbox in general just kind of has better optimization for older games.
Who's that?
That's your grandparents, Laszlo and Morona. They drowned in the Valermo Dam disaster, remember?
What?
No, Grandmama's hanging out.
Grandpa Laszlo died there, but Grandma made it out and came to live with my father.
No, Raz, she didn't.
Ford, I just saw her today.
No,
yeah.
You didn't.
What? What? What do you mean we didn't? Oh, no, wrong way. We did see her.
After the fight with Lucy.
With Maligula?
She was defeated but alive. I snuck her away from the others and brought her
That's
back
it.
to the gulch.
I think I've collected every figment in this mine.
I put her in the astrolabe, one of Otto's inventions, created to make permanent alterations to the psyche.
Oh no.
And I used it to isolate and neutralize the part of her psyche that was
A murderer?
problematic. And I had my Lucy back.
Oh no. Ford, what did
the
you
world
do?
would never forgive her, so I had to hide her somewhere safe.
Where, Ford?
Where did you hide her,
I think
Ford?
I hear something.
Hold on, we're gonna get this emotional baggage. Started RE4 remake yesterday, and it's way different than anything I played. Interesting. You're not really into like kind of like third person over the shoulder kind of stuff, Jim? Yeah, I was watching Blessing play it the last couple of days. It's like, oh yeah, it looks cool. Too scary though. Too scary for me. They have great skull shapes. Yeah, they do. And it goes back to that classic like early 2000s Cartoon Network vibe.
Oh no.
Just never played Resident Evil before, so learning the ins and outs died a lot. Oh no!
Your family.
No,
That's our caravan.
No.
I projected memories and feelings on your father so he would accept her.
Oh no.
Except Maligula?
Yes. As your grandmother.
No! That's not true. That's impossible. Fucking crazy ass twist, by the way. Definitely was not expecting that. To like have it wrap back into Raz's family. Oh, he's got to go find her. Because if they bring back Maligula's persona inside of his grandma, or who he thought was his grandma.
My great aunt killed my grandma. And so you made us babysitter for 20 years?
Now look it. You spring this news on your family now, their memories will unravel, and there's no telling how they'll react.
So?
They might try to kill her.
He loves her so much. It makes him so sad.
If she feels the need to defend herself, that dark spirit could reawaken inside her. Maligula really could rise again. You're right to be mad, Rasputin. I was young. I made a terrible mistake. But we need to deal with that after we get control of this incredibly dangerous situation.
She's not there. Probably wandered off into the woods again. She keeps doing that.
I know where she's going.
Where's she going?
The Psychonauts started out here, in the heart of the forgetful forest.
Oh, but the Green Needle Witch is over here.
Wood, protected from
She's gonna hug us and poke
intrusion by
holes in
psychic
us.
Devices, traps, and illusions. I think Lucy's trying to get in, trying to go home. Remember, mad later, mission first. Now stick close. I'll show you how to get through.
I always like the space beaver. Alright, we got it on the other side of the forgetful forest. Thank God. I love little details like this of like being able to see the Psychonauts headquarters like all the way back there. You see the big brain. It's like where, like, it makes me think about like what the layout is and the things of that nature.
Agent Cruller? I hope I didn't lose him in the woods.
Did we go up to that cliff? Where is that? I don't think we do. What is that place? I like how it's dripping down though. Like it's got like this cool little like. Boop. Gotta love the moon as well. It is the little things, Jim Tasty. Yeah, just like I find fascination in like kind of like overworld like layouts and seeing like different parts of the game far away, especially when it's not like a kind of like seamless open world. I always just like thinking about that kind of stuff. I was thinking of like, oh, maybe that that cliff up there is like this one scene, and then I was like, no, I'm thinking of a scene in Grim Fandango. I don't know why that that cliff up there reminded me of that. It's got a similar vibe.
It's really all still here.
It's the original Psychonauts headquarters.
Gulch. So much history here. I mean, this is where you assembled the team that would become the Psychonauts. This is where you first discovered Psytanium, where Otto made his first psychoactive devices, where Cassiopeia wrote her books, where Helmut Fullbear workshopped his Psychodacy, where Bob Zanato and Compton Bull pioneered communication with plants and animals, and where, I mean, this is where it all began.
No, Raz. This is where it all ended.
Oh no! Oh no! It's where it all ended. It's so sad. Oh, so that's how you pronounce Psychodacy. Were you saying Psycho Odyssey? Oh yeah. I love the music in the Green Needle Gulch. Boom, boom. Love that bass. That like fucking. It's like that big bass. That stand-up bass too, man. It's very Grim Fandango. Very early, like Tim Schafer, LucasArts games, man. It's so good. I don't need to go this way, but I will. I was putting too much emphasis on the O. So like, I can't even think of that in my head of what the emphasis is on. Psych Odyssey. I don't know. Ooh. That was a close one. Yeah, I like that. It seems that the slapping from the water is from Raz's psychic powers. It's like him in his own head, where it's like the water trying to get him away because he's so scared of water. Because apparently his entire family is destined to die in water. But that's weird because now we've learned that his grandma was like a psychic, and like one of her specialties was controlling water. Oh, I was treating it as two words, I guess. So Psych Odyssey. Psych Odyssey.
Beauty, what are you doing here?
Do you know where you are? What can you tell me about this place?
I think I used to keep the cinnamon over there.
Okay, she's starting to remember. We gotta help her out before she
memories are coming back.
Before she remembers too much, though.
This compound, we got into some pretty far out stuff here.
Did a lot of drugs.
Read about
the kind of stuff they don't write about in true psychic tales, okay? We all pushed each other to go farther, to broaden our consciousness, to open every closed door in our minds. It made us defenseless, psychically. But we were in a safe place here. We had each other.
Yeah.
Then her homeland was attacked. She insisted on helping. I begged her not to go in that condition, so vulnerable. War brought something out in her that should have been locked away.
Maligula.
After the deluge, I brought her back here and closed those doors again, with Maligula on the other side.
How?
With the astrolabe. A powerful tool we developed to make alterations to our psyches.
That doesn't sound safe.
I wouldn't understand. It was an age of exploration.
It was the 70s, man.
We were messing with powers we didn't understand, and now I have to clean up this mess. But I'm not the Psychonaut I used to be, Rasputin. I need your help.
What do you need me to do?
First, I need you to go to the Heptadome and prepare the astrolabe. I stay here and keep a close watch on her.
Be right back, Nona.
Away from the river, booty! Aha! I knew I had some chewing tobacco hidden in here.
What just fell on her? I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Yep.
We forgot to go back to Truman Zanat. We just like we brought Ford together, and then Truman Zanat, and then just like started going over here. Shouldn't we report back to Truman? He was the one who wanted us to put Ford back together. But I guess this is more pressing, right? This is more pressing. What's up, Play It Forward? It's been a minute. How you doing?
How it gets you. Yep. Card.
Yeah, the loop for this song like gets a little weird every once in a while. Boom, 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 boom. In a couple of minutes, been good. I quit my job and started writing about games. Hell yeah, Play It Forward. Hope it's a passion.
Incredible.
Hope you're able to keep it sustainable.
This is where the first Psychonauts met. And this must be
The
Astrolabe.
Oh, the Astrolabe. God damn it. Like the astral plane.
Well, I'll just turn this thing on then.
So far, yeah, I got to do the Ishin guide for IGN. Hell yeah. Congrats. Yeah, guides writing is a good avenue to go down. You can ask Kebabs about that.
Those are thick.
If he ever comes
thorny.
and joins today. Kebabs has been writing guides for IGN for a minute. I think I was at IGN when Kebabs started writing guides. And like working with the guides team. To ask Kebabs for advice when I started. Is there any word of a Psychonauts 3? Oh no. Probably not. I would be very we've been talking about this throughout the weekend because people are wondering like what their next game could be. I would be very surprised if they did another Psychonauts.
I'll take that card.
And my influence on like me talking about that, I think, is a little bit based on the documentary itself that documents their 6-year process of making a game as big as this. You know, like they haven't made like this big of a game, I would say, ever. Like I don't even think the original Psychonauts was that big, or was this big of a game. And you can definitely see the love and passion that they had for the characters in the world and the story. I just don't know if they would ever want to put themselves through that process again. Like I'm convinced that their next project is a much smaller game and probably something cool, new, and weird. Like not even like an IP, because people are like, oh, like they should have Double Fine make a banjo game, and it's like, no, that's not. Don't make them do other IP. That's not what Double Fine is meant to be. Before Hi-Fi Rush, felt like Psychonauts could have been Microsoft's Ratchet and Clank mascot game. Yeah, for sure. I think Psychonauts is still in that conversation a little bit. I think it's hard for Microsoft, I feel like, to own IPs as their own if they're IPs that were established before they came out, right? And I think that's just like where the IP, like where we associate the IP when the IP was first created. Even though Crash Bandicoot is a game on every platform now, we will always associate Crash Bandicoot with like PlayStation because it was a PlayStation exclusive title back in the day, right? And then there was a time very early on, right, that like Psychonauts was going to be a Microsoft game, like in the very, very early days of production. Like they talk a little bit about that in the documentary series, but then some things fell through in that avenue. So I think it was also multi-platform. I think it came to both Xbox and PlayStation, right? And so because it was slightly multi-platform there, like I don't know if if Microsoft will ever have that like ownership over like an IP that was established before they owned it, right? There's just something weird there. And it's weird too, because like I do, even though Hi-Fi Rush was made by Tango Gameworks, that's under Bethesda, which is under Microsoft or parallel to Microsoft. I forget how that all works. like I do consider Hi-Fi Rush as a Microsoft game, and that's because like it came out, I guess like after, and it's like a new IP that was, you know, published by Microsoft in a way, right? And so, and that's like another weird avenue, right? But then like I wouldn't consider, and that's like a weird thing with Starfield. That is such an interesting conversation. Like, do you consider Starfield like a Microsoft IP? Like, they've been working on it so long. Like, they announced Starfield back in 2018, 5 years ago, well before, you know, Bethesda was purchased by Microsoft. Like, I wouldn't consider Skyrim a Microsoft IP. It's a weird conversation. They became a much larger studio, which I doubt they want to do, then maybe one day in the future. But yeah, probably smaller stuff from now on. I mean, even if they became a bigger studio, like I just don't know. Like the thing about Double Fine is just like they want to follow, at least the vibe I get from like learning a bit about who the team was, at least what the team was like during the creation of Psychonauts 2. They're very like they're weird artists, and they just like they just want to let their kind of artistic endeavors kind of like lead them to the next project, and things of that nature. So like even if they were a bigger team that could handle doing another big project like that, I think it would come down to where is their kind of inner artistic compass leading them, right? And I don't know if that compass will ever lead them back to Psychonauts. It would be interesting to see. Like I know Psychonauts 2 probably did. It was very well reviewed critically. I don't know what the numbers were like commercially or on Game Pass or anything, if that's something that Microsoft like is really wanting like to push them to do. But again, like even from the documentary, it doesn't seem that Microsoft really wants to be like super hands-on with like what they do. So yeah, it's interesting and weird. I'd be very surprised if we hear anything about a follow-up to Psychonauts in the next couple of years. What's Barrett? What's Camboza? Remember when they announced Elder Scrolls 6? I do remember that. They're like, hey, Starfield, also Elder Scrolls, also Fallout? After that? Next Fallout game is going to be in 15 years. What's up, Gabos? I was just giving you shit. Do you think Starfield eats what? Do you think Starfield eats lasagna? Like lasagna? What? I'm so confused by that question. I see. A healthy perspective is that we got this kind of game at all. Yes. If they became, or before Hi-Fi Rush, sorry, I'm just fucking rereading a bunch of stuff. Announcement franchise continues. Garfield and lasagna. Oh. Alright, so the astrolabe is covered in vines and bees, and we need to figure out how to deal with that.
This is where they sat. Yep. This is where they planned their voyages across the astral plane.
And then, we're going to do one more level to wrap up the stream. So we need to figure out how to rid ourselves of these bees and these vines. I think we should probably take care of the bees first. So we're going to head off this way. But before we do that, I just want to remind y'all, of course, I'm replaying Psychonauts 2 this weekend, just because I felt inspired after watching Psych Odyssey, the documentary series covering the creation of Psychonauts 2, to replay it. It was already like kind of cementing itself as one of my favorite games. And then watching the documentary made me appreciate it much more, made me kind of appreciate game development on the human side like way, way more. I think it was like a really great insight into what that actually looks like. So yeah, we're here to replay Psychonauts 2, and we're also raising money for Trans Lifeline, looking to hit $2,000 this weekend, as Trans Lifeline is, as a whole, is looking to raise $30,000 the week leading into Trans Visibility Day, to help continue funding resources, outreach programs, things of that nature that Trans Lifeline provides for the trans community, and helping the trans community connect to one another and feel supported and loved, which is a very important thing for me that I wanted to kind of put out there in the universe and help kind of send that love and make them feel like organizations like that can feel supported and things of that nature. So it'd mean a great deal to me if you could donate even whatever little you can. We do have some fun goals if we fill up the bar throughout the way. We hit our $500 goal yesterday, so I will be doing another bonus stream, a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe stream. I don't stream much anymore, so I thought it'd be fun to do some kind of bonus streams to help incentivize some donations along the way. So yes, we will be doing a Mario Kart 8 stream. Also, look at my little pup down here. She's so tired. We went on a big WALK. And just give her a little pet. Get her a little pet. If we hit $1,000, which we're only like $140 away from, I will do a Bloodborne stream. I have not played Bloodborne in 8 years, and I only ever played it for 2 hours. It was the first Souls game I ever touched, and it was a bad time. But since then, I have beaten Elden Ring, and so now I'm wondering, maybe if I go back, I can appreciate it a little bit more now. If you want to see that stream, if we hit $1,000, you'll be able to see that. If we hit $1,500 this weekend, I will also do a full playthrough of Star Wars Battlefront 2, the campaign mode, where you play as the 501st going through the Clone Wars, the 2005 game, of course, not the 2018 game. That sounds right. And I have not touched that campaign in a very, very long time, definitely over a decade. So I think that would be a fun one to do if we hit $1,500. And if we hit the full $2,000 this weekend, I'll do another full playthrough, a game of your choice. If you do the poll command in chat on Twitch, that'll take you to a poll where you can vote on, if we hit the $2,000 goal this weekend, what game I should play through. Your choices are Hi-Fi Rush, Super Mario Odyssey, God of War Ragnarok, Ocarina of Time, and Assassin's Creed Syndicate. So go make your voice heard if we hit that full goal on what you would want to see me play through. All of those games are games I've already played. That's usually what my streams are, me replaying games that I really love. So if you ever want to, just like kind of hang out and have me kind of talk about kind of going back to games and my thoughts on them and stuff like that, that's what I usually do here. Or play Rocket League or Mario Kart. Anyways, I need to take a quick break and kind of go to the restroom, and as a reminder for y'all, go to the restroom, go hydrate yourselves and things of that nature. So I'll be right back, just a couple minutes, and yeah, go stretch, everybody. And then when we come back, we'll take care of these bees that are covering the astrolabe. All right, we are back, everybody. Continuing our Psychonauts 2 replay, continuing to raise money for Trans Lifeline. Our goal is $2,000. We are at, hold on, let me see if I have the updated numbers here. We're currently at $860. We're less than $150 away from hitting our halfway mark, $1,000, in which I will do another stream where I play Bloodborne for the first time in 8 years. Shout out to Jim Tacey. Thank you so much for the donation. I should probably if I tweet that out, right? Back from break. Back from a small break. Still going strong. Less than $150 away from doing a Bloodborne stream. Come hang out. Cool. If everyone watched donating $2,000, we'd crush that goal. If everybody watching right now donated $5,000, bro, we'd absolutely crush it. Let's jump back into it. We're kind of approaching our last hour of streaming today, but do not fear, I will be back tomorrow right here on twitch.tv/sadboybarrett and youtube.com/Barrett Courtney. Again, for the few people who watch the VODs of these on YouTube, if you're watching this still the weekend that we're raising money, don't be afraid to go down to the description below and find all those links there to donate and all that good stuff. Anyways, let's get back to it. Hold on. Whoop. Look how cool this is, Cameron. Look how cool. Whoop. 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 It's very limited in like kind of how things move. Like I wish I could make the transition for specific items. Like the way it works is like this is a transition between scenes, and the transition can detect that like this source, my camera source, and the outline around here, and even this guy down below are on both scenes, just like slightly different. So it moves it over here. And even like crops it like while we're on the way here. One unfortunate thing I don't love is that any new source, it always comes in, like it always has to like come in from the right. And I wish that it could just be like in the background already. So it's like essentially I still move, but then like the gameplay would instead of like also moving onto the screen, like would fade in or something like that. I know it's like a very like specific thing and it's like a small detail, because I'd love to start using it for kind of funny. And I did play around with it for the couple of like work from home episodes we did recently, because like stuff was happening at the studio. But I don't love that effect to it. Like, yeah, like how the gameplay comes on and off. So if I wanted to do that for B-roll for kind of funny, like I'm having the insane thought of like, what if I did the B-roll? What if I put the B-roll in every scene, but just like layered behind like the camera input? So like if we're still on like a main scene in OBS where we're not showing any B-roll, like the camera input's just on top, but like secretly behind the camera input is the B-roll. And like the background loop and all this stuff. It's so much extra work to like put in the background for OBS to be processing for that to really be worth it. But it'd be cool. Does look a little like not a transition like a PowerPoint. Yeah, it does look a little like the Rooster Teeth logo. What looks like the Rooster Teeth logo? Something in my background? Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. Yep. What my transition looks like? Just the transition? No, I don't get that reference. All right, let's continue on. This looks low budget. Gotcha. Not a transition like a PowerPoint. I love the movement. And again, I think the effect that you're talking about of it feeling like a PowerPoint, I think is the gameplay also coming on. But I think if like and I also have it running a little bit fast. Hold on, let's do. We're gonna experiment a little bit here. Let's like really slow it down. So yeah, I get the PowerPoint kind of thing, but I really think that is the gameplay also moving on. Because I think if you took that away, if you're able to fix that and have just the game behind me, or like, let's talk about in games daily terms, if like the B-roll was just hidden behind, and then you could just move the fucking camera down there, I think it would look a little better than just like a fucking cheap ass PowerPoint. So yeah, you put like my problem with it into better words. All right, let's get back into it. Let's deal with these bees. Bzzz.
Sweet, sticky babies. Look at that. Is that honey? How big are the bees around here?
Why do you say sweet, sticky babies? Like it was just a natural thing to say. I don't like that.
Oh, great. Bees love me.
Bee smoker is private property, not for trespassers.
Is that the real Fieldmobile?
Fieldmobile!
This must be Helmet's Theater.
That's cool. That's where he performed for all the other Psychonauts.
The Fieldmobile needs a tune-up and a car wash. And actually, it smells like there's a skunk family living in there, so never mind.
All right, we don't need to do all the collectible stuff over here. We don't need to. It's not necessary. All right. Use the smoker to ward off the bees, because bees love Raz.
Smoke get in your eyes. Oh.
No shame on PowerPoint. That's how I started off making title graphics for the first unofficial KF intro I did. Hell yeah. People were only scraping the surface of the power of 3D word art. Fuck yeah, Cameron.
Yeah, bees. Smoke this. Victory over bees. What's wrong, you big bees? Can't take the heat.
Oh god. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh god. Stuck in the honey. Still gonna collect this.
This phone sticks conveniently to your face while you're talking. Hello?
I've been trying to find this track. The bass track.
You, Green Needle
The
Witch.
track that's very bassy.
You don't exist.
I think
You're
inside
just
this
something
building.
someone put into my mind, which means there's probably a very powerful psychic nearby.
It's the Green Needle
Another
Witch.
hallucination. A very solid hallucination. Oh man, are you gonna cast a spell or something?
Who are you? How did you get in here? And where was our security, eh?
Cassiopeia, author of Mindswarm? Ford Cruller brought me through security.
Ford Cruller? Came back? Oh, I knew it! I knew he would.
What's up, no SWAT?
I'm not ready. I've been trying to fix this place up for him, but don't you know these bees are so demanding?
Ford wants me to turn on the astrolabe.
She needs to comb her hair. What's up, Dad?
Covered in, well,
Dad's coming in with the dad jokes already. Coming in hot.
Know anything about that?
Oh, I think I can help you with that. I'm just happy to be useful again. Get out of my way. Ford needs me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I can tend to the queen later.
The bees are in charge, not her.
Okay. I'm sorry. She says I can't talk to you anymore.
Who's she?
Cassie! Who's she?
Better believe it. Nice. I love Boss Baby's book hunter. Yeah, that was a fun segment to do. bass track. I want to know, like, I don't know the title of this song. We don't have a way to get in here.
There's a narrow slot, but I don't think I can fit through it.
Boom, boom,
Yep.
boom, boom, boom. It was weird. I had a comb in my dream last night. Thinning hair sucks. Oh, I know. You don't have to tell me, Sphinx.
Cassie? Shh, they'll hear you.
What's going on with Cassie?
Cassie, would you sign my copy of Mindswarm?
I was wondering when you
She's
were
the
going
psychic,
to
not the
ask.
bees here.
Took you so long.
Thanks, Cassie. So, are you the Green Needle Witch?
What? Why would you say such a thing?
Because you're so pointy.
Those are pine needles. They stick to the honey on my suit. I can't help it.
Because you lurk through the woods in the dark.
I do my beekeeping at night because this darn bee suit is so hot.
Did Boss Baby grow on you or break you down as a moniker? Both? Both is the answer. Sphinx Jr. says, I like CEOs Jr. And Cameron says, I love that they're both synonyms. I didn't put that together. I feel like I've told this on content before, but I didn't put together until like 6 months later that CEO Jr. was just another way to call me Boss Baby. So, yeah. When I put that together, it broke me again a little bit.
Because you're so tall.
Okay, well, I do wear lifts in this thing so I can reach the upper hives, but what beekeeper doesn't do that?
No reason.
Well, I'll admit, I have been playing into the legend a little
Manager
bit.
boy is next.
Why? I need to keep people away from here to protect it. This is a sacred place.
What's up with these strange bee things?
Yeah,
I've
what?
lost control of the bees.
Oh, no.
They're keeping me like a prisoner here.
I'm going to help get you out of here, Cassie.
Shh. Thanks.
Would you mind if I snuck a peek inside your
Beauty
mind?
is in the eye of the
Thank
bee
you.
holder.
I haven't had a checkup since Ford went away.
We all poke fun by Barrett. You really shined in the studio. Oh, thank you. It's been fun playing around with the toys. New problems every day, unfortunately, because we're kind of building stuff that like didn't really like exist before, and like systems built in place to make a
Cassie?
studio that can be run by one person. It's really
Bees?
fucking weird. Beads? Bees? Bzz. But it's you know, it's always a fun process.
Cassie?
It's okay. I know why you're here. Now, to whom shall I dedicate this inscription? Not that many people find their way
Back
in
when she
here
was an
these
author.
days. You must have a good head on your shoulders. Definitely a big one. Now, just imagine what you could do if you were using 175% of your brain.
Actually, Cassie,
Whoa.
I need your help with something else.
It's a lot of brain.
We're on a critical mission, but there's a swarm of bees that's making it impossible.
Stop right there, young man. Nothing is impossible if you follow the 25 simple steps I've outlined in my book. Now then, let's go show these bees what we can do when we put our minds together.
There's that pesky little volume. Thank you, young man. I have been looking for this silly book forever.
Wait, she was going to help me.
What? This one? Oh, I'll admit the author was helpful once, when we needed the money to leave the country, but that was a long time ago. But when the chips were down and we needed to fight to protect our friends, worthless.
Oh no.
Is there another Cassie book in there that could help me?
They are all restricted.
Restricted? Why?
Then again, maybe I could help you, if you were to help me. There are 2 other books missing from my collection. Dangerous books. These
Why
are
are
the
they
books
dangerous?
that got us into this horrible situation. These are the wrong books, you understand? Round them up for me. Take them out of circulation. They are overdue. Understand?
Then you'll help me with the bees?
I'll help you with the whole alphabet, Sonny.
Yeah, that was a good joke. That was a good joke. Like bees has an actual bees, and then she's like bees is like the letter, you know? I would love a Tech Talk Patreon thing with you and Kevin, but not editing, but running a big studio. I mean, Kevin and I don't really edit, so it's not like that would be like a, if we did a thing like that, that's not really something we would talk about. The only time I really edit anymore is if I'm doing video essay stuff. That's usually because it's like, I feel like bad asking Roger to do it because he already edits like so many fucking things and they're all really good and he's really good at what he does. So I never want to like add to his plate. So yeah, like I edited the God of War video essay I did a few months back. I'm in the final stages of editing my next video essay, which maybe y'all will hear about soon-ish.
I think I hear some emotion.
But I am having like for the second video essay, like Roger's given me some nice notes and some pointers. This before Kev has done base things of making it. Wait, what? Before he's gonna base things of making an edit with Nick video. Kevin and Mike also did a different stream where they talked about like, at least from a work from home setup of like how we were like run streams and all of that stuff. So they've done more than just like video edit. I remember that that stream where Nick kind of breaks down like fuck, not even like basic video editing, but more of like making effects and things of that stuff. But yeah, if I ever get another, like I did a Greg Way for Greggy a couple weeks back, and that was more about like my kind of like internal process on creativity and like making these video essays that I still have to make and all this stuff. I'm getting distracted by collectibles. I need to go find these other books. I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. And so, oh shit. But if I ever do another Gregway for Greggy, if he's ever out,
hey, can you help me find these books?
Kind of run y'all through like the brain of the studio.
And I already looked, so give it up.
What's it like for you day to day? It's too much to explain right now without like really getting sidetracked in the middle of the stream. Whoa! Whoa! Goddamn, that was like a full-on just like freeze there.
Hey, you're not a child. No.
Or in the children's section.
This shouldn't take too long.
Oh shit, the cheerleaders. Enablers support negative thoughts.
Sensors know when something's wrong. Kill the thoughts that don't belong.
Seriously?
I hate the enablers. The worst. Because I just don't know, like, do they have a weakness or I just gotta, like... There we go. I know what they say with film, where it's written 3 times during the script stage, when it's directed, acted, shot, and when it's edited. Exactly. This guy reminds me a little like Grim Fandango kind of thing.
Memento Mori.
Okay.
Or yeah, no, he is actually a fucking Grim Fandango character. I think he's like he goes on the fast track to the afterlife. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong with that. Hold on. Let's see. I could be making that up, but I'm pretty sure this is a direct Grim Fandango Easter egg. Psychonauts 2. Maybe we'll do a Grim Fandango playthrough one day. so confused. Click to see spoiler. Maybe not. I thought this was a character from Grim Fandango, but maybe I'm making that up. Let's make that the game for 2K. No. Not one of the games to vote on. Grim Fandango always seems like my jam. It is very... Cameron, if you like bullshit point-and-click adventure games, then if I got a game for you. Really love the story, really love the world of Grim Fandango. It's fucking awesome. And I tolerated a lot of its bullshit as a kid because I just didn't know about it. When you play games as a kid, you're just like, yeah, this is... Any game you play, you're like, yeah, this is the peak. Even if there's like frustrating design, you don't understand that. You're like, no, the game's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be hard and bullshitty. But yeah, Grim Fandango, I feel like is the peak of like point and click adventure of like the solutions for puzzles just don't make any sense. That's a shame. The story in Skeletons is what I like the look of. I would say still give it a shot. And like if you're ever having like difficulty, like don't be afraid to look up guides and stuff because I do think it's worth it. Because I really do think that that story in that world and those characters are worth going through it all for. Because yeah, playing it as an adult, there was like playing it for the first time in decades, I think. Or not decade, like first time in a decade when it got remastered. It was like one of those like, how did I play this as a child? Like maybe it was just like, because it was someone else's game that they owned on PC that I also played. So maybe it was just like they knew the solutions and would help me. All right, seems that we found this book.
Wait a second.
Whoa.
I don't remember being in this book.
We're in the book. This is cool. You can go back and forth between pages. Hold on, watch this. It was so cool to see them like figure out this, like how to make this, and how to make it work, and how to make it feel good. It was interesting to like these side-scrolling sections. Like I think originally were supposed to be like way bigger parts of the game. It was. I think it was good that they slimmed down on it. All right, here we go. I think the last
Cassie,
ability we have to unlock.
There's a giant, you out there hunting for you.
Don't worry, young man. The librarian can't get in here. That's why she sends in her operatives.
Who, me?
Uh-oh.
I'm not an operative. I'm just playing along with her until I find the real Cassie.
The real Cassie?
The real Cassie?
Tell me, child, what is your name?
Rasputin.
And tell me, who is the real Rasputin? The one you are with your friends? With your family?
It's the last ability reading.
Special someone. Hmm? Is that the real you? Or are you actually a combination of all those different identities?
Whoa.
Important challenges in our lives.
Cassie's all of these Cassies. They're all the real Cassies and then make up all of the real her.
Sometimes summoning powerful archetypes from our unconscious mind. The hero, the explorer.
And to answer your answer your question, Cameron, finally, this ability we're about to get is the ability I would want
to survive
in real
my
life.
current situation. Would you like me to teach you how? Focus your mind's eye on a vision of the archetype you need most right now. Is it a trickster? A wise mentor? Or maybe a mighty warrior? Close your eyes. Almost. Try again. It doesn't always happen right away.
Make an archetype, and he's voiced by Gurr. It's so good.
You'll get better with practice.
The reuniting of Zim and Gurr, man. I remember this was one of the preview levels. When Paris, Mike, and I all previewed the game a few years back. And when I got to this moment in the preview, I got chills. I think I might have teared up for a second. It's so goddamn good.
Your archetype will act on its own sometimes, but you can also focus it on a specific task.
Hey!
Not now. I'm working.
Oh, look Look at him go.
Yeah, Dad remembers. God, we used to watch Invader Zim all the fucking time, man.
Spirit.
Maybe
What a
that'll
good boy.
maybe.
See
And
where
here's
this little
the.
fellow takes
I
you.
really miss Alyssa. I'm gonna be honest. I really miss her. She's out of town right now. It was another reason why it was a good opportunity to stream some games this weekend. But there's some opportunities to be taken. There's a lot of shows that I grew up watching that Alyssa cannot stand, and maybe one of those shows that I watch through and just have some comfort food on in the background is some Invader Zim. I also still need to watch the John Wick 1 this weekend, because I promised people I would watch it finally. And that's definitely a movie series I cannot watch around Alyssa.
I'll meet you at the end, and then I'll tell you my plan for the librarian.
All right, we got someone with a plan. I think this archetype of Cassie is the teacher, which is cool because she teaches you a new ability.
You mean a bit flat.
Feeling a bit flat.
Good dog.
Wait, hold on. I like this voice.
Hi.
I'm a fish. Look at my bones.
I'm a fish. I can only imagine the meetings where they're coming up the lines of these characters and just like fucking giggling to themselves just over and over again of just like what these characters could say. And again, it makes me just so fucking sad where companies like Ubisoft are like, yeah, we're gonna build an AI to write all of our NPC dialogue. It's like, fucking, that sucks.
Hey, I know you. Aren't you from The Mind and Introduction?
Yes, always nice to meet a fan. No time for autographs, though, sorry.
Like, you can't get good writing like this. Like,
please excuse me.
It just makes me sad of like, the kind of surface level big corporations think of when it comes to writing. And how they think of it as, like, not important.
Why so glum, Dino Chum?
Well, I'm from an old textbook, and it turns out I'm not considered a real dinosaur anymore.
Damn.
Please don't tell the librarian. She'll throw my whole book out.
Oh no.
You sure you want to squeeze me? Duty, sure. You just take it easy, big guy. Don't you just love books?
Yes, they're delicious.
Hey, maybe you should try reading books instead of eating them.
Read books?
What is that, some no fad diet? Oy.
Sounds like a good way to starve to death.
Bookworms. Get
Excuse me.
Yes?
Are you in pain?
To be free of the flesh is to be free of pain, my child.
Is this... Okay, so we know that the voice of Nick John Smith is voiced by, or I haven't mentioned it, and I don't think it really comes up naturally. Nick John Smith, voice actor. Why am I blanking on his name? Elijah Wood. Elijah Wood is the voice of Nick John Smith, the mailman in this game. I think this is also Elijah Wood. What's up, Parks? Just stopped playing Diablo 4 for the day. Glad to come by and spend an evening with the Psychonauts. Hell yeah, Parks.
How did you lose your skin?
I want to listen.
I donated my body to medical science. I had no idea this is what they had in mind.
Actually, I'm maybe this is Elijah Wood. It's just off a little bit.
Why aren't you like dripping blood?
This is my D4 break as well. Well, I'm glad that I'm able to, you know, provide a little bit of relaxation and good vibes while y'all are taking breaks from Diablo 4.
You look like you could teach me a lot about anatomy.
You bet. How's this for starters? There's one of me inside of you.
Gross.
Yeah,
hey,
don't like
that's
that.
Insensitive.
Bye, muscle man.
Bye, baggy old clothes boy.
Oh, gotta bring my...
Ew, dusty.
Sup, clone?
Aw, that's cute. My clone thinks he's real.
Running into the twice problem all over again. Who's the real one? Oh shit. Oh shit. Where's the...
And your hat.
Oh, another one? Come on. Ooh. Your brave archetype will distract enemies and draw their fire.
Just make things worse.
Nailed it. Watched all of Psychonaut over a week, and I'm even more impressed by this game than I was before. Yeah, same. Need to pick up Psychonauts 2 again. Yeah, that's why that's kind of the inspiration of why I wanted to stream this game in particular, while again raising money for Trans Lifeline this weekend. Goal is $2,000. We're almost at the halfway mark, less than $150 away from me doing a Bloodborne stream, playing the game for the first time in 8 years. Also, hold on. Damn, I think there was a character that we could have talked to earlier that would have been referencing this.
Hey, you two.
Not a good time.
Nice sword.
'Twas bequeathed to me by the fair lady of the lake, so that I may slay.
Yeah, I think we missed
this
the lady of
dragon.
the lake.
What did I ever do to you?
Is there a way we could maybe de-escalate this situation?
This guy and his horse are just straight up jerks.
I agree, Silverwind. Dragons are a plague on our land.
Mr. Knight?
That's Sir Knight to you.
Wow.
Sir Knight, maybe you should just leave that dragon alone?
Have you allied yourself with the devil's winged serpent?
Hey, kid, don't worry about it. I already called the cops. I'm just keeping this weirdo occupied until they get here.
What's the hardest boat
whatever
to see?
reinforcements you wish. We'll need them to haul your stinking carcass away.
Okay.
I don't know, Dad. What is the hardest boat to see?
Maybe we should focus on what you two have in common. Like, do you guys like pizza?
Censorship.
Oh, yeah.
Me too. Well, that's amazing. I had no idea dragons liked pizza.
Great. What are your favorite flavors?
Pepperoni.
I usually get half and half. On one side, I like pineapple and ham, and on the other side, I like maidens and cheese.
Oh my God! Pineapple and ham is an abomination. I knew you were a fell beast.
Wait, did he say maidens and cheese? Did I hear that right?
Will you two be okay if I leave?
Yeah, don't worry. This guy's all talk.
I am merely finishing up my pre-smoting prayers.
Whatever.
Barrett. Seems that the bookworms kind of came through here again as well, eating up all the pages. Let's go here.
Is that a penny over there?
No! Aw, buddy.
Hey, what's that over there?
I know it's heavy. Give me a second. Oh, we found another book. Oh, all the notes are being scribbled off. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh my god, it gave us like so much health. Oh shit.
Let's see how tough everybody is now.
Damn, another one too. Another one. What the hell? Another one over there too. They just keep coming. There's a nugget of wisdom in here, I think. Oh shit. Yeah, I think it's up there. Alright, let's get a mental connection going here. Uh-oh.
Yep. I'll take this nugget.
Do you think I can make it all the way over there?
Yep.
No, probably not. Probably not. Oh shit!
Dang!
At least I didn't fall to my death though.
You made it!
He helped.
Sorry, we just skipped over his line where he got brought back, and he's like, "I'm only a clone of an ugly person," and didn't miss a beat. And like, they fucking knew what they were doing with this reunion. Whoever's idea what it was, fucking chef's kiss.
Seeing you two work together so well really inspired me. And it gave me an idea. We need to get all of Cassie's archetypes together. Round up all the runaway books.
Because the different slices of her make her up as a whole person.
But she'll lock you all up.
Oh, don't worry.
What's up, Leo?
We
How you doing
won't
today?
need them. We'll be with you. Now, go find the others. Hurry!
Oh no!
Oh,
that's part of the plan.
teacher's
We're
edition.
tricking her into
We all
it.
learned so much from this one, but we can't have her making up new identities and confusing things right when I'm getting everything sorted. Can we? No.
Is she the tallest?
Just one more book to go. You're right on the edge of becoming my favorite assistant.
The battle with Maligula must have brought this librarian to power. To make Cassie feel safe, I think I should help Cassie get her aspects back in balance.
Yep. I'm like becoming like over organized and kind of like separating parts of your life. Can make you lose yourself a little bit. You know? Oh god. I got up there and I don't think the way that was really intended. But I want to go back up here because there's some interesting tidbits up here as well. Oh shit. Oh shit. And we finally can go up here because...
Here, you big round ball of love.
What the fuck? I'm so glad you're here, you big round ball of love. That's great. Yeah, we don't necessarily have to go up here, but there's some cool stuff up here. Hidden away the other Psychic 6. Good, how about yourself? We're doing well. We're almost done with the stream today, but of course, if you want to ever want to watch on youtube.com/Barrett Courtney, the VODs will stay there and live there forever. Wrapping up Cassiopeia's level here in just a little bit. We got to find another character.
So young. Yes, I was brilliant.
Or another
back in the day,
archetype
but
of
now
her.
I'm a little all over the place. But I'm sure if Cassie keeps tending her beehives, I'll come back to my old self someday.
We got all these different kind of her perceptions of her friends here. So yeah, but we will be back tomorrow wrapping up Psychonauts 2. I'm feeling good about where we are in like the game after the first night of playing Psychonauts 2 and like the first hour of this stream, like kind of catching up with y'all and hanging out before we even played the game. I was a little worried about like, am I gonna be able to beat this game in 4 streams? But I'm feeling good about it again, so I'm feeling good that we'll wrap it up tomorrow as we also continue to raise money for Trans Lifeline. Again, if you do the donate command in Twitch, that'll send you to the link to donate. We're very close to hitting our halfway mark of our kind of goal for the weekend. If we hit $1,000, I will do a Bloodborne stream playing that game for the first time in 8 years after not loving it the first time I played it. So if you want to see me terrified and possibly be bad at Souls games.
Hi, Otto. Any idea where the missing books are?
Nope, no idea.
If you're watching on YouTube, all those links are in the description below.
I can't figure out some of the simplest things.
Whoa.
Agent Boo?
Hello, little boy.
Can you help me get into the literature wing?
I wish I could, but the way through is blocked in a most confusing manner. I do get so overwhelmed without Cassie here to help me. She's so good at multitasking, you know. She's my best friend.
Why isn't she helping you?
I don't know. Where is she?
Hi, Helmut.
And a grand huzzah to you, fine lad.
Isn't it a lovely day today? A feast for the senses?
Yeah. Except, well, Cassie's acting a little strange, don't you think?
Strange acting, you say? Well, not everyone is as well trained in acting as I am, so best not to judge.
Never mind.
It's always tempting to look for a dark spot when the sun is shining, young lad. But why not enjoy the sunshine instead?
This is Bob Zanato, who we have not met, but this is
Excuse
an interesting
me.
link.
Bob Zanato?
What? Excuse me? Oh, hello.
What are you doing up here?
Not sure. Probably something to do with plants, I'll bet. I was always really into that kind of stuff.
Maybe we can help him, or we can get him to help us with those vines. And here we go. An early version of Maligula, the kind of big bad, who we learned earlier today is our great aunt, which is fucking wild.
Lucretia Mux?
Please, call me Lucy.
Ultra BMW. So what's up, man? I have to ask why you didn't play Metal Gear Solid 5. I was looking forward to watching how you played the game. I'm gonna be real. We joke about it on content. I was really upset when Mike decided to play Metal Gear Solid 5 on his own without us after we played through 1 through 4, and that kind of, and especially like that on top of like streaming through those 4 games over the course of 6 months. Like I definitely was burnt out a little bit. Even before that, but yeah, it was really annoying to, wrap up Metal Gear Solid 4 like right before the winter break and be like, all right, we're gonna come back and like finish off the series and figure out what we want to do with Peace Walker, but we'll definitely do 5 and all this stuff. And literally like 3 days later, Mike's just playing Metal Gear Solid 5 on his own. So yeah, that's kind of the overall answer. There was also like a kind of a lot of open world stuff, and it's like not as, I think, interesting. There was also like a question that we had for a couple months, like leading into 5, of like a lot of open world stuff, not a lot of story stuff to be constantly reacting to. And it was like, how do we take care of like a much larger game in like a stream setting and playing it over the course of a few weeks and stuff. So, damn jabroni. I know. No, yeah. So it was honestly, it wasn't just Mike. It was a combination of just like, we don't really know like how to like package it. Like, do we play like just the big story stuff, and then Tam kind of helps me figure out like what to do off stream and all this stuff. It was like there was that question, and then there was burnout from streaming the first 4 games over the course of 6 months, and then then Mike cheating on me with Metal Gear Solid 5. So yeah, it kind of just fizzled out when we got back from break. So sorry about that. Maybe one day I'll actually play it. I'm not sure.
Hi. I don't want to make things awkward, but you kind of murdered my grandma.
Well, I don't know who your grandma is, kid, but I don't doubt it. I murdered a lot of people.
It's your own sister, bro, who apparently you went back home to save. Why'd you do it?
Did you used to be friends with Cassie?
Cassie tried to be friends with me, but I was too busy making Google eyes at Fort Crawler. I ruined everything, you know.
So before you became Maligula, you were a nice, normal person?
People are complicated, kid. You're too young to get it.
Don't you also go by another name?
Oh, what's? Galluccio, Max Maligula, Grolovia's Bane, Vetvanda. That last one was a stage name for an act that was banned in 3 countries.
Why did you murder all those people?
I don't really know. I was the nicest person during my time at Green Needle Gulch.
What were you doing at Green Needle Gulch?
Otto Mentalis recruited me to use my powers for hydraulic titanium mining, which Kissy told us was very bad for the environment, but nobody listened to her as usual.
I'm gonna go.
Interesting.
Try not to kill anybody.
Some infighting about
Okay, I'll
digging up
try.
titanium.
No promises.
There are, like, and again, like, it'd be interesting if they ever went back to Psychonauts and did a Psychonauts 3, because there are enough, like, interesting threads that they have set up if they ever want to come back. Like, there's just little things here and there that would be interesting to see follow-ups.
My best friend! What's that? Back in the gym. Easy squeezy.
Hey, are you William Shakespeare?
Forsooth, etc.
Oh, wow. You really talk that way.
No, I just like to give the fans what they want. Huzzah.
We make a great team.
I think we should see other people.
Do you know any spells that help find books?
Of course.
Will you use your spells to help find some runaway books?
No, sorry. I am no friend of the dark power that emanates from the librarian's desk.
Please help me. I promise. I'm tricking the librarian, not helping her.
Many ally themselves with evil when it is convenient, thinking they can swerve back to the righteous path before it's too late.
That's not what I'm doing. Is it? I'm Raz. What's your name?
Say my name, and I shall release the child.
Rumpelstiltskin.
No, wait, is that someone's real name? Feel bad for that guy. It doesn't matter anyway. I thought the baby was creepy, so I sold it to the Pretzelmeister.
Okay. I don't remember that, man. Alright. Well, the wizard won't help us find this book. Let's go find this other version of Cassie.
Please, pirates don't really talk that way.
Oh, sorry,
They talk like this. Arr!
Oh, there it is. I think the final book.
Well, this one looks easy. Uh-oh. I think I just jinxed it.
Oh, God. Get there. I missed the... What? I'm very much touching that figment. Come on. Aw, damn it. Ooh, very close, very close.
She works in here, but be careful. This is the shop of Fanny Flats, the famous counterfeiter.
Cassie works for a counterfeiter?
I work for myself.
Breaking
but
the
I do
law,
what I
breaking
need
the
to
law.
survive.
Washing the
After
dog,
our
washing
parents
the
dumped
dog.
us here, We needed an archetype.
Thanks for doing
that
this. I
was
love
a little
Psychonauts too. I
more
work at Team Xbox and think Double Fine is incredible. Oh,
Cassie,
what's up, DJ?
come to
DH
bust you
Rubinator?
out.
I didn't know that.
What was that, huh?
Shh! Never say bust in here too loudly. But it's true.
Never say bust, never
We
say
have a
rat.
plan. Oh, hey, Teach. Listen, now's not a really good time. Flats has a big deal coming up, and she's really on edge. And I'm working on my ticket out of here.
Can we help?
Listen, don't tell anyone, but the cops are closing in on this place. The boss's days are numbered. I cut an immunity deal for myself. I just need to get them some evidence they can use against the big gal. But she's watching everybody like a hawk these days, and I can't get away.
We'll do it. I'll get the
Hell yeah.
evidence you need, and we'll briskly walk out of here together. Okay?
Is that a kitchen remodeler? A
But
counterfeiter? God damn it.
Never double-cross a double-crosser.
It's a quadruple crosser right there. All right, we gotta go collect some evidence.
I need 3 pieces of evidence. Better split up. Wait, who am I talking to?
Did you watch Psych Odyssey? Yeah, that was kind of what inspired me to go back to and replay Psychonauts 2. Was seeing how the game was developed. I can't just don't let me. God, there's so many collectible things.
This carving is
We don't have the
beautiful.
time.
Why, thank you.
We would have done more, but we got full.
All right, so let's go get some evidence. Oh no! There we go. Okay. It's so easy to just like go. Oh yeah, like let's go grab that little figment. Let's go grab that little figment. Oh, there's a wisdom nugget over here. Get there! Nailed it. First try.
Oh, not this again! I would not. Excuse me! Another day, another dollar.
What else is the... Hold on. Grr voice. Ozark, Ricky Simmons. What else does he do? Oh man, he hasn't done much. He's like mainly a cartoonist.
Dum dum dum.
Wait, there was a Nicktoons MLB game? What the f... That's so weird. Something called Nia 7, which is a anime maybe? Part of the English dub, yeah. And some short films. Yeah, mainly they've pretty much just done Gur and Psychonauts. That's fucking wild. God, I need to watch Invader Zim again. About to get into another fight encounter here. Oh, actually, before we do that, let's see if we can upgrade him. Your archetype has a healing presence that slowly restores your mental energy.
I hope
Yes.
my improved projection abilities don't go to my archetype's head.
Your archetype can take twice as much damage. Hell yeah.
You need this more than me. Is this a gang? Can I join?
Is this a gang? We'll take away levitation. I don't love levitating. While fighting. Come here. Yep, there we go. I think there's another one who comes in too, though. Oh, I lit him on fire. Oh no, he's so sad. Oh, I took her out. Easy. Look at that. Ooh. He's gonna distract him.
Looks like those guys just went out of print.
Nah.
What am I doing? Oh yeah, collecting evidence. I've got to stop saying that so loudly.
Alright, so we're gonna go collect evidence in that doorway, but this is a really cool thing. So you see that island over there? It's in the middle of the lake. We can't really get to it. But if we go over here... Whoa! That's where we were just a second ago. I love portal stuff like that, man. And it's crazy to think, whoa! I didn't realize the memory box was up here. Protect the queen. Is it usually on top of the book like that? I thought that memory vault was somewhere else. Because I remember this slideshow. She didn't feel like she belonged at the new version of the Psychonauts. And Ford is the one that she trusts more than Otto, it seems. But Ford's all fucked up and gone. Aww. And she made like a beehive to protect herself. It's so sad. And it's crazy to think, like, because like the big thing about like next gen hardware was that they were working on like, you know, Ratchet and Clank like has like these portals where you can jump back and forth between places, and or between like universes and galaxies and stuff like that. And they kind of credit the PS5 like hardware for being like one of the things of one of the reasons why they can do that. And I know this isn't the same extreme, at least I think, I don't know, of like how like Psychonauts was able to like pull this off, you know? It's so fucking wild. And not even technically on next gen. Like, I guess Series X, you can play Psychonauts on, and it's like a little bit more optimized there, but like this is technically a PS4 version of this game. There's no like next gen version of
evidence nearby. Better investigate.
Of this game on PlayStation. They're doing Double Fine did a great job. Oh, 100% Nomad.
Yep.
All right, there's the evidence over there. Rank up. All right, we're not going all the way to get that B. We don't need it. We don't need it.
Now this looks incriminating.
And we need 2 more pieces of evidence after this.
I think that's the best evidence I'll find in this part of town. I should check out the other neighborhoods for more.
Just added both Psychonauts to my wish list because this seems right up my alley. Oh, 100%. Or, I don't know. Nomad, I don't know what your taste is, but
this carving is
I encourage anybody who, like, even if they, like, are questioning, like, maybe, you know, like, maybe there's something I'd be into. I always encourage people to check it out. That's why it bummed me out when Janet and Blessing played. They weren't as into Psychonauts. It made me so sad. I was like convinced it would like really be up at least. I mean, honestly, both of them. They're both into different 3D platformers, and this I think has a better story than any of the 3D platformers we love. At least. What's up, Mr. Hawks? Yeah, stream's going well. We're less than $150 away from our halfway goal this weekend, raising money. And if we hit $1,000, we'll do a Bloodborne stream. But yeah, it's been going well. We're kind of almost wrapping up here on the stream soon. Sorry, I've got a frog in my throat. It's been really, really cold outside lately, and it's been dry and stuff, and it's just like really fucking weird. Ah! Did I miss that first one? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're not trying to 100% this game, but I think there's a nugget of wisdom over here. I forget exactly where though.
Here's the steamer trunk.
I don't think I can get there from here, so we'll try. Yeah, the tongue-in-cheek humor in Razz's story seems pretty satisfying. Oh yeah. I sent a calling card, and I'm about to kick a Monarch's ass. Hell yeah. I hope you're enjoying Persona 5 Strikers at least more than I did. Alright, let's get pyrokinesis. They seem to be...
I appreciate the positivity, but this enabler is not doing anybody any real good. Watch it.
Oh god.
Psych, that's enough positivity for now.
Oh. I like the design of the enablers are annoying as hell, but I like the design of them. They feel like something out of the first Psychonauts. Alright, let's distract him with a little bit of fire. Oh shit.
This fish market is clean. For a fish market, I mean.
Doing it much better now that I figured out a way to use an Xbox controller on the PS5. That's interesting.
Just dirty enough to have some juicy evidence, I'll bet.
Don't be proud, or you'll get gouged. Cop for pets. Fish with worms.
I don't want fish with worms.
Cop air freshener. There'll be old and rotten fish here. Catfish will make you taller. Silver carp, big head carp, black carp, grass carp, fishy fish. And my freshness is suspect. Ah, my catfish is bothered. Sweet, not easy to eat.
I think I can get up here and not have to do all that swinging again. Yeah, look at that. Ah, what? Does the original still hold up? Never played any, but I've been curious. The original Psychonauts? I think story-wise and like character-wise and all that stuff, like the world is really cool and creative. I think the gameplay can get a little frustrating because it's a 3D platformer from the early 2000s. And there's a lot of experimenting back then, you know. Now let's go find another piece of evidence here. There it is. A photo of a banana. What does that have to do with counterfeiting? I have no idea. Oh. Ah! Oof. Forget that there's fall damage.
Aha! This looks like evidence.
Cameron, if you're, I'm surprised Blessing wasn't. Yeah, I was surprised too. And I get it. Like the game's story, because like Andy like committed and Andy got all the way through Psychonauts 2, which I was like really impressed with. Because I didn't expect him to take to it out of the 3 people of like who actually tried to play it at the time. And it's something Andy pointed out was like the story is like very slow of like, you know, you're going, you've got this like main mission, but then you have like these mini stories that kind of like take us away from what the big plot is about. And like pacing wise, that might not like really hook everybody. But it's going inside the minds and getting the stories inside the minds and all of that is like the meat to this, for me at least, right? And I think they all serve a little bit of like what the big story is about. Yeah, I'm surprised. I was surprised that both Blessing and Janet kind of dropped off. Hey, Barrett, first time catching you on Twitch and not KF. Yeah, I don't really stream much anymore. I streamed a lot back when we were working from home, and I had a lot of free time. But yeah, ever since honestly, it's been. I don't even know. Hold on. Let's see. Let's go to my YouTube channel. My personal YouTube channel. And then let's go to videos. Yeah, I stopped regularly streaming, let's see, almost 2 years ago. My last big set of streams that I did was playing through Persona 5 Royal in its entirety. And then after that, yeah, I kind of had that kind of be my last big shebang before I stopped streaming regularly.
Time to gather it.
Because it was hard to just balance everything of working, spending time with the family and things of that nature. So I'd stream once in a blue moon nowadays.
Why do I have to do all the hard work? Woo, I'm an airplane!
I feel like out of all of the IP Microsoft owns, Psychonauts is the best that could be adapted to a show or movie. Get in there! Oh, whoa, that was close. Hi-Fi Rush. I would argue as well. I think they're very close together, though. I'm in a weird place in this game. I loved it and left it at the last mission warning message. I never got around to it. Kind of didn't want it to end, and now it's been so long that I'm thinking of replaying it again. 100%, Mad Rise, you should. Right, where's the evidence here? Yeah, we don't need to get the figments. We're not doing 100%. Don't get distracted by the figments. Oh god. There we go. This one's all sorts of weird. Get there! Ugh.
Now this looks fishy.
Exhibit
Better
C.
take it as evidence. I got all the evidence I need. Better bring it back to Cassie quick. I'll take this nugget.
There's still like a good 60 figments we didn't find in this level. And here we go. Boss fight. Major boss fight number 3? Yeah. Yeah, the first one was Hollis. The second one was Compton's. And then, yeah, here we go. We got all the different archetypes together now to take it all back to the librarian.
Let me be the judge of that. Oh, yeah. This is some hot dirt right here. We'll be able to blackmail her with this for years.
Blackmail?
I thought you were going to arrest her.
What? How's she gonna make the money she needs to pay us from jail?
But if she's not locked up and she finds out I was the one who sent her up the river.
Hey, don't worry. We'll, protect you or something.
Let's beat it.
Shady.
This was a bust.
What? Bust?
Uh-oh.
It's a bust.
Ew. Not a chapter of which I am particularly proud.
Hey, she was forced into the outlaw life.
Not.
Wait, was that Spike? I was gonna say, like, that voice sounded really familiar. Was that Spike Spiegel?
That part. I just meant nobody likes a snitch.
There you are, all safe and sound again. Thank you, young man.
Does he do any other
You were a
voices?
little loud
They
for my
really just bring
liking,
him in to
but
do
you
a
got the
random
job done.
snake cop?
And now you'll help me with those bees?
Oh, are you scared of bees? Well, I know of one place where you'll feel completely safe.
Hey!
Oh no!
Put me down! Of all the double crossing!
This was all part of the plan.
It was?
Yep. And I thought I was the tricky one. Oh my, we've come to a bad place. No, it's perfect. How is it perfect? Any place is perfect. When we're all together.
What's a
Well,
dance floor
I haven't
demon?
seen you in a while. We should never have let her split us up. When we're together, nothing is impossible.
Well, that tears it.
I hate
Oh,
to
no.
damage a book, of course. But that last line was too corny, even for a motivational speaker. We're not going to let you control us anymore. Oh, and which one of you thinks you should be in charge? None of
All
you
of
could
you
stop
together.
Caligula. None of you
It's
could
not about
protect
one
your
leader,
friends.
it's about a collective.
I am the real Cassiopeia.
Will the real Cassie please stand up?
And I'll show you how we fight off a foreign invader.
Shout out to Anonymous for the donation as well. Thank you so much. Only a little over $100 away from a Bloodborne stream. Oh my god, it actually is Steve Bloom doing the snake voice. But why though? Is he only? This guy seems like a real pervert.
Get
Wait,
ready
who?
for the shushing of your life.
Oh, the snake? His voice is unmistakable. I like that they put a disclaimer for her, like, actual librarians are not like this. Get out of here, enabler.
You're that kind, unarmed, and honest little creature. If you won't clean up after
Oh!
the library, is a don't you know? The library is a quiet place.
Oh no!
Librarian's still in mission.
Why not get him? Like, if you can pull Frodo. But here's the thing. Frodo does a little bit more. Spike Spiegel seemed to just voice a snake for like a second. Oh, you said the snake cop is like a pervert. He apparently also plays Agent Crenshaw. Hold on. Agent Crenshaw. Psychonauts. Oh, he's just like a random dude. So they really got Steve Bloom to just do random background voices for this game. That's fucking awesome.
Try throwing this pen, Raz. I bet that will cheese her off at least.
I will keep this library safe if I have to tear it down to do it.
Got her. Fucking clicking heads and ripping them to shreds.
Oh, Raz! Get that gate open so I can work on her from the inside.
We're one of a kind. Here I
Open
go.
that gate, Raz!
Before she wakes up. Clicking heads. True gamers over here.
That's my cue. Let me in there. I'll see if I can write a better ending to this story.
What's going on? Who's in here?
Hello, Cassie.
You?
Oh, multiple eyes.
The self-righteous little
Four
writer?
eyes.
What are you doing in here?
We writers are most effective when we get inside someone's head.
Okay, you. Give me your honest opinion on how I'm doing so far. I will avenge you.
You gotta take care of the enablers quick. Or you get overwhelmed quickly.
These shelves.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't remember this. No! Oh no! Oh,
the archetype.
They killed him.
They aren't messing around.
They killed him. Oh god.
Create an aspect and hit her with this ruler. He's heavy and hard, and I've got plenty of them.
I will silence you once and for all. Do that.
Nah!
I hope that explains things.
Librarian.
The award-winning Mind Swarm.
Oh no.
Problem
Oh no.
you to solve it.
She's using books to fight me like a nerd.
Use all your aspects, guys. None can stand
Help me out here, will you? Having a
shit.
bad day. That was uncalled for. You shall pay for it. How did I let my better little
Oh shit.
Still
Oh wow.
This little boy is too loud. Ow.
There we go.
I'm just going to take a quick break.
I was really confused, I think, the first time playing this. Where I thought it was the pens that were like the way to truly knock her out, but she's got to get enough health knocked out of her. Because I remember first playing this and thought something was glitched.
Is that a penny over there?
attention.
Cassiopeia is a 5-star battle. Is that a joke? I don't get it. Or are you just actually saying
I'm
that?
not asleep.
You
You're
right.
asleep.
You like this boss fight?
When my students fall asleep in class, they get sent to the principal's office.
Oh no, not you.
That's right. Now it's 2-on-1.
Hey, don't forget to count me.
But the true fight is happening inside of her mentally, Raz.
Where's my PR department? Oh, there you are. Now, what did that poor little thing ever do to you?
That's something Raz would do in the first game whenever he like won a fight. You do that little dance. Ban, ban it, ban, ban, ban it. Ah! What if I lit her on fire? Can I do that? Oh god, oh god. She said try this, but then she never threw a pen. Oh god. Wait, where'd my archetype go? Did he die too? Oh no. The constellation Cassiopeia consists of 5 stars. Gotcha. Oh shit. Got her.
Okay.
Gamer.
We got him on the run.
Get that gate open, kid, and I'll bust this whole crooked operation.
Bring back my archetype.
My dogs are barking today.
Get that gate open, kid, and I'll bust... Okay, time for the money maker.
Oh no.
We brought her aspects all back together, which makes her a full person again.
You.
Because we all have more than just one side.
Handle all 3 of you at once?
That's kind of the point. Ready, gals? I'm ready. Together now.
All together now. We've defeated the librarian.
I can't
No longer
believe
controlling
I
everything.
Failed. Again. I guess I'm not the real Cassie. Yes, you are. And so am I. Me too. Mostly when we need money. Hey, I'm pretty good in a fight. You might have noticed.
Hi. Are you the real Cassie?
Not sure. But I'm sure she's in here somewhere. Now then, did you say something about my bees?
Another very, very good level. They're all very good. Another sweet mental health message. A good reminder of, you know.
My. They really aren't behaving, are
To think
they?
about
That's it.
yourself
I'm all out of bee
and who you
puns,
truly
I
are.
promise.
Think you can do something about them?
The mailroom was a good one.
Try,
Yeah.
But I feel like
My favorite is the Psychodyssey, the Psy
lost
King
a little control of them.
level.
Oh, how I wish my old partner were here.
I think they just need a nap.
Reuniting!
Oh, Bully! How
Aw.
did you know I needed you?
A little bird told me. Oh, sorry, I should say 3 little bees.
Well then, think we can get this swarm to stand down?
I do. Bedtime for bees.
Aw, they were very good friends, and they're reunited. He was so sad without her. And then I like the little tease too when he's like he calms down. We help.
How's production?
Jars of honey and no one to give it to. Come
Aw.
on.
Yeah, it's great. This game's just about old people.
Okay,
It's
the scary
awesome.
part's done. Now I just have to get rid of those vines somehow.
And we will get rid of those vines tomorrow as we wrap up a Psychonauts 2. I can't believe it's already tomorrow that we're gonna wrap up this this playthrough. The weekend is going by so fast already. It's been a fun time hanging out with y'all. Again, I rarely ever stream, but it's always fun when I do so, and I always appreciate whenever people are coming through just to say hi or hang out or what have you. You have a good night, Joe Coleslaw. And just a reminder, we are still raising money for Trans Lifeline. The big goal is $2,000, but I would appreciate any little bit that helps. The next goal that we are close to getting to is another bonus stream where I'll try out Bloodborne for the first time in 8 years. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, again, right around noon. And, you know, wrapping it up and playing the last few hours of Psychonauts 2. We might go a little longer tomorrow, depending on how much there is, but I feel like we're in a good spot. We have kind of one more bigger level before the kind of final sequence. And I always forget, like, the final sequence after this next level that'll take away the vines here. You're kind of going in and out of a lot of different brains, and I kind of forget, or minds, and I kind of forget how long that is. But I imagine we'll make good time tomorrow and wrap it all up. But yeah, as a reminder, if you are watching live on Twitch, you can do the donate command in chat to donate to a great cause in Trans Lifeline. Poll command in chat will take you to a poll. If we do our full $2,000 this weekend, you can vote on what game I should play through if we hit our full goal by the end of tomorrow's stream. And then let's see. And you can also do command goals in the chat to see what the other goals are. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can check all of the information in the description below. Let's figure out. It's a rare time where I'm streaming in the middle of the day, and not at the very fucking end of the day, or not even like end of the day, but late. Gotta work, so I can't get naughty. Tie up the knots tomorrow. Well, have fun at work tomorrow, Dad. Or like, you know, enjoy it, or try to enjoy it. Look for things to enjoy while working. Let's see. Let's look for somebody to raid as we wrap up here. You know what? Here we're gonna do some search here. We're gonna do a search here. We're gonna go. We're gonna look for someone. We're gonna look up Psychonauts 2. Let's look for other streamers who are playing Psychonauts 2. I am the only person streaming Psychonauts 2 currently. That's fucking hilarious. Alrighty then. Because like, oh, we'll send some love to someone else if there's anybody else. But I'm literally the only person on this fucking giant platform. So we will give love to Easy Allies again, like we did the other night. Yeah, we rated Jim Tacey last night, so I want to give spread the love around a little bit. So give some love to Easy Allies. And until next time, it has been my pleasure to serve you.